Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Polly, Drunken, and Snoot. It'd be great if they were on time. Hey dude, should we have some news? Couple Squad by Jacqueline. Come and join the Goose Fleet overlords and watch the AAA meeting.
Oh, yes! Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means ampersand. And it's episode 219, my dudes. New opponent, Ancient Tactics. And I'm joined as always by my colonial co-hosts and collaborators, Sinatra Says.
Yo.
And Peter the Dub. It's Polydub.
Hello.
Oh, hello yourself, you beautiful bastard. Gentlemen, how about let's go one by one. Let's go one by one. Sinatra, it's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new week. And how was your weekend?
Not bad. Long. Did a lot of stuff. I am exhausted, but I'm here. Hello. Hi.
You did exhausting stuff. Name 6 exhausting stuffs.
And a fish.
What's a fish?
No, but I mean, you can name a fish if you like.
Okay. Pinky. We'll start with the fish.
Well, don't start. You can't start with the fish. It's 6 things and a fish. There's an order to it.
Okay. I mowed my lawn. I mowed my mom's lawn. I went out Saturday night. I stayed up very late Friday night. I had all weekend a combined maybe 10 hours of sleep and pink salmon.
And that is indeed a fish. That's good. I like. Is it because you started off with I mowed my lawn, and I was like, whoa, hold on. But then you went, I mowed my mother's lawn. Okay, that's why he specified the ownership of the lawn right there, because you were the lawnmower man. It would seem this weekend.
I was. My stupid brother's out of town at the fucking Poconos, the raceway thing. He's like, okay, well, you're gonna have to mow mom's this week. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, is he normally the guy who's taking care of your mother's lady garden?
We alternate weekends, but I guess he gets a weekend off.
What weekend? Oh. Polly?
Okay, I was just I didn't have my own fucking. Okay, I had OBS open, but I didn't have the fucking Streamlabs. I'm like, is it
never
done?
know.
I think
you never know.
I think it's probably done by now. Yeah. Okay. Commander Shellshock, thank you for the $11. And the Marine Otters. Friends, soldiers, today we bid farewell to Sergeant Salem Antonio Johannes, an age-old veteran of the Airborne. This black cat took out the commies in the name of his American family back home. Rest in peace. Indeed. Indeed. Sergeant Salem Antonio Johannes.
Is that a character from The Omen?
Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What?
I mean, was it?
Hey Drunkle, what did you do to get in Twitter jail?
First of all, Retrov Gamer for the $10. Hey, Retrov Gamer says, what'd you do to get in Twitter jail? I'm not in Twitter jail. I'm in Twitter exile. I got Donald Trump, dude. Permanent suspension. The account is done. It's done. But a good question. What did I do? Sinatra, you remember the story on Friday about the... what was it? What was the word? Gubernatorial. It was some guy. He's given a speech.
Gubernatorial.
I mean, come on. That is a word, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Totally a word.
I mean, I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, because that should not be a word.
No, I agree
like
with you. It totally shouldn't be a word, but yet it is.
Sounds like a
gubernatorial
cinema
sounds a lot better, but
yeah. All right,
yeah. I got my box of gubernatorials.
Yeah, right.
Real quick before you get into that,
yeah, go on.
Polly, did you see Paul Sorvino died?
No shit, did he?
Is that the
Earlier
guy from
today.
The Omen?
No.
He was in Goodfellas.
Yeah, he's the guy who played Paul Vario. Well, Paul Cicero in the movie, real life name Paul Vario.
I
The
think
guy
he was
from
in
The Omen
Law
died
and Order
as well.
too.
I just-
Yeah, he
What's
died
that?
today. 83.
Fuck. You know, that's a good age.
Yeah,
it
a good
always
innings, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, it always makes me feel bad when people die in the 70s. I'm like, there's no time for people to die in their 70s. That's not good.
No. 80s, you're like, all right. I mean, it's sad, but you did
You got up there, you
son.
played
did
some
well.
memorable characters. He was
Right.
I remember when I used to be in police procedurals way back in the day. I remember watching reruns of Law and Order. He was a great fucking homicide detective. The guy's been in all sorts of things. That's rest in peace, Paul Sorvino. Godspeed, you magnificent man, you.
Yes, F's in the chat. Absolutely. Drunkle, can you please pull something up? I just sent you on DMs.
What
just
DM?
put it up.
Is that Discord DMs?
Discord.
Because,
Discord.
I don't feel as though I need to reiterate. I've been Donald Trumped, dude. This is a tweet?
Yeah, just pull it up
I'll do my
and
best.
see if you guys can notice what I notice.
I'll do my best. Oh, God. It's not easy.
You do that. Copy. It should just give you the fucking tweet.
Okay. All right. No. Yeah. All right. Look, I've managed to do it,
Uh-huh.
and I'm very fucking proud of myself. All right. You see, I'm having a boomer moment now because the only thing I've really been suspended from before is going within 20 yards of a primary school. All right. We can totally do it. All right. Here we go. Sinatra. We are going to show it to people now.
I need everyone to look at this and tell me if you notice what I notice.
Alright, for American families looking for a little more breathing room, these savings matter. At current prices, the average driver will spend $35 less per month for one person or $70 less per month for a family with 2 cars than they would if gas prices stayed at their peak.
No. It doesn't say 35 less per month for one person.
$35 less per month for one person.
Nope.
What?
Just piecing.
Oh my God, it does! Alright,
It says
I'm sat here
fucking
trying to find
piecing.
I'm trying to find the fucking numerical mistake here or whatever, but no, maybe he meant pesos. I don't fucking... What's the plural of peso? I guess it's pesos, isn't it? No, it does say peson. Yeah. We don't need editors.
They meant to say peon.
Yeah, right. Quite fucking possibly.
That's the president is tweeting that out.
Yeah, but
And he didn't
I don't
make it.
think
That's
he
the thing.
is.
Trump fucked up. Trump fucked up a lot of shit, misspelled shit. But this was made by like a team of people. This went
That's
through
it.
Photoshop and graphic design and every Adobe program that exists.
Which, I mean, is kind of sad. Like, you got every fucking Adobe program ever exist. Graphic designers and shit. Like, yeah, I know. Nice burgundy background. That'll do it. Like, there's not actually a lot going on here, isn't there? To the point that, look, if you're not having a fucking nice background and some shit like that, then really you should be paying attention to the spelling of words. But, I mean, I'm just going to say, that is not Biden who tweeted that. Biden can't hold a phone. You know, he ain't got hands anymore. He's got these gnarled talons of a fucking 110-year-old man. He can't tweet for shit. Say what you want about fucking Trump's Twitter profile, but at least it was actually him who was doing it, you know?
Yeah,
and his
you could tell it
misspellings
was
were fun. Covefefe? I still say that shit.
Of course you
That
do.
was
You,
fucking
and you
headline
enjoy
news.
yourself, Polly. Yeah, that's it. It was headline news. It was headline news over here about fucking Trump sat on his phone. That was fucking headline news. Whereas this fucking, the @POTUS account under this administration is treated more like a corporate account. Except even with Wendy's, you get a laugh every now and again.
Yeah.
This isn't.
It doesn't
him.
matter. No one's reading this any more than people are watching the White House YouTube page. It's dead.
Even the editors aren't reading this, clearly.
Yeah.
But I mean, while we're on Twitter news, then, yes, there was the story on Friday about the gubernatorial dude, and someone got up on stage and tried to stab him in the face.
That was fucking insane.
It was fucking insane. And yet, if you go onto Twitter and people are just like, oh, nah, he fucking deserves it, though. Fucking, you know, do you know what I mean? Fucking conservative, fucking religious, like, and, like, I just found one person on that. And I was just like, oh, yeah, he totally deserves to get stabbed in the face, doesn't he? But, of course, sarcasm, despite being my second language, doesn't really translate when it comes to text, Polly. And I was
You gotta
banned.
do
The little
You gotta do the little tilde.
Yeah, a little fucking, you know, like stroke S at the end of it. But I just thought it was like, look, obviously the person I'm replying to actually means it. So if I'm sat there going like, oh yeah, of course he fucking deserves to get stabbed in the face because you disagree with him, no one's gonna pick up that, are they? No, but they did. And it was like fucking 5 minutes later as well. So whether or not I got fucking reported for it or whatever, I've appealed it 2 times now. Every time I end up talking to a different person as well. So, like, hopefully I'm going to end up talking to the correct person. I'm going, look, it was fucking sarcasm. And they go, no, it's targeted harassment, mate. I'm like, no, it wasn't. I was fucking pointing out how fucking ludicrous the previous person's statement was. If you go back and just read into it for a minute, you'll find that, you know, just when you read it out to yourself, just change the tone of voice, you know? It's not me going, oh, yes, he does deserve to be stabbed in the face because you disagree with him. It's, oh, yeah, he totally deserves to be stabbed in the face because you disagree with him.
You should have done the uppercase, lowercase thing.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, look, hey, hindsight is 2020.
I've been watching this girl called the YouTube Underground. Yeah, but some people in the chat will know who she is. She's another one that does the fat girl videos, and she says sayings like, but they come out as Ricky-isms from like Trailer Park Boys.
Right.
So like she meant to say hindsight is 2020 the one day. She's like, oh yeah, hindsight's 50-50. Like, oh my god.
Oh, that's good.
What goes around is all around.
Yeah, Polly, you know I love shit like that. Right? Mm-hmm. The amount of times in the pub, because I say like, oh, I love fucking mixing up sayings. You can't teach an old leopard new spots. Things like that. The other day, me mum fucking said something, and I just went, yeah, I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we burned it. Right? I love mixing this shit up, but every time I fucking explain this, because they go, excuse me, mate, I think you're getting that wrong. Like, no, it's fine. I'm meaning to do it. This is a shitty little hobby that I've got.
Hey, fuck you, man!
Yeah, you had it coming. Gabriel Verlaine, thank you for the 850 and the goose smacking whatnot. Oh, fucking really? It was $30 less per tank for me a year ago. Not that the puppeteers of a decrepit sack of skin on strings will see this.
Ooh.
Blaine's emasculating the president.
I think he did that
Also
himself.
known as Monday.
Yeah.
Also known as Dr. Jill Biden.
I got some angry texts from Valine earlier today, and I was like, God, I would hate to be on the receiving end of this.
You were on the receiving end.
Oh, no, she was just venting to me about something else, and I was like, oh, boy.
Again, I'm just like, Sinatra either got it wrong or he just threw the phone to Shelley and went, you deal with it. Hey, they've got to have some kind of use. So here's the thing, Polly. Every time I've got to explain myself for getting a idiom or something ever so slightly wrong or mixed up, I always have to explain. And I go, actually, my friend Polly, he likes to come up with his own sayings.
Uh-huh.
And and they go, yeah, like what? Well, you know, the lion might be the king of the jungle, but the hyena has the last laugh.
That's the last laugh.
And they go, oh my god, that's not a real set. That's brilliant. How is that not a real saying? Every fucking time. But I mean,
It could be. That's the beauty of it.
It could, and it should be what it is now. At least here in Derby, in my local Weatherspoons, it is. I'm doing it on purpose. But earlier on, I was out having a smoke in the pub garden, And I did actually hear something. They were chatting about something, and they were, oh, do you mean this? And she went, potato, tomato. And it just kind of went quiet for a second. And then they went, what? And she had to explain herself. Like, well, what do you mean by that? They're both like kind of round, aren't they? And they ended up going through the fucking... No, potatoes are their vegetable. Fucking, this is a fruit. Oh, they fucking grow in different ways and shit like that. And she, God bless her, has got to sit there and defend herself when it comes to her comparison of potatoes and tomatoes. It was
potato's not a fruit.
No, but tomato is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is ketchup a smoothie?
So we got space for a new member of the AAA here, guys. If you wanna come and audition for Sinatra's space.
Seriously, all it is tomato blended up with a bunch of sugar. Is it a smoothie?
It's a condiment. The thing is, right?
Possibly a smoothie.
No, not possibly a smoothie, because intention is paramount here, right? Context is king. Now,
So if I put a bunch of fucking strawberries and bananas in a blender, not knowing what's going to happen, it's going to make a smoothie, even though that wasn't my intention.
You know what's going to happen when you put something into a sharp mixing machine.
Say I'm more retarded than I already am.
What? I mean, is the bar really that possible to go that low? I mean...
It's possible.
Context is king here. Now, don't get me wrong, I think there probably are people that do get some ketchup and drink it, just as there are people who, spoon globs of mayonnaise straight into their face. However, when ketchup was made, it wasn't designed to be a smoothie. Just a smoothie.
Maybe it was designed to be a smoothie.
I don't think it was. I don't think if you go back that far fucking deep into fucking Wikipedia, you're not going to find tomato ketchup was designed originally as a smoothie.
Well, that's the same argument that Subway had when, I think it was France. Their bread that they make in France is so high in sugar that it counts as a cake, but it's still bread.
But Subway, at least in the UK, they're not legally allowed to call their bread because it's not. The sugar content's too high for it to be legally known as bread.
Exactly. So
I don't know how that comes back
Ketchup's
to is
a smoothie.
ketchup a smoothie. I don't know. It's not.
You have a solid condiment. There's a real question. Do they always need to be a liquid or a fluid?
Do you count
Parmesan?
cheese as a liquid when it's melty as a condiment? Would you count that?
Yeah, it flows, so it's a fluid.
It flows.
So you have those blocks of cheese where like they melt off the top half and use that. And it's like sublimed.
And you think it's a condiment.
Might be a condiment.
If we're going to blur the lines here, I prefer we blur those lines about fucking cheese being a condiment rather than ketchup being a smoothie. Just for health's sake, do you know? But hey, here's the thing as well. Look, if you're having fucking a bolognese or something, you're always going to get someone go, do you want some shaved Parmesan cheese on top of that? Would that count
That's what I
as a
mean.
compliment?
Is that a condiment or is that a topping or a garnish?
See, I just said compliment as well. You're in my head now. I just referred to it as a compliment. But it does complement the flavour. Condiments compliment.
I was going to say, I personally feel
Romano
complimented,
cheese,
and the dish is complimented when cheese is added.
You personally feel complimented.
I do.
Yeah,
When you get a baked potato and it's got sour cream and actual bacon crumbled up on it, I feel complimented. Somebody cared.
I feel complimented if someone comes around and goes, you want some Roman? I go, yeah. You mean shake that shit on here.
They refer to it as man. Or you're just getting served by a Jamaican.
Roman. Salt is a solid condiment. Is salt a condiment?
I don't think salt is a
I think
condiment.
it's a seasoning.
It's a seasoning, yeah. I agree, yeah.
See, like relish is chunky but flows, so it's not a solid.
It's a plasma.
Yeah.
You know, like that. What's that? Branson pickle. You know.
Still got the old Christmas donations on, eh?
Yeah, we took a poll last night. We'll keep them on until the beginning of what the fuck is it?
Christmas in July.
August.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I threw a baking tray out onto the patio. The boyfriend has to clean it. The rust it caused on my Kikle kitchen knives. Also, I had nothing to do with the fucking tray being in the sink. That's from his science experiment. If we're calling his cooking science experiment, then that just tells you all you need to know.
I like the. I mean, kitchen science. That's a thing you can do. But like, what was he doing? That's what I need to know about. I did have I think for a play I did years ago, I had to make sugar glass. Because the whole thing was it's a play called Two. It's set in a pub. And the idea is you have two actors, actor and actress, play all of the characters as the scenes shift. It's, so they're the fucking bar staff, and then it goes over to like one table over there, and they're playing the other guys. But right at the end of it, you find out what's going on with that, and you got to have the fucking the barmaid, the landlady, smashes a load of glass bottles as she does all her actings, Polly. She does all her actings. So I had to make these fucking sugar glass bottles, and the sugar glass part was absolutely fine. I fucking mastered that over weeks of getting the solution just so, cooking it right and everything, the actual fucking cooling times. But what I could never work out was how to get it out of the mold that I made for it to be in the shape of a glass bottle. So in the end, it was fucking 7 a.m. Opening night was that night, and I text my boss saying, I can't do it, I'm going to fucking bed. So we had to use fucking plastic bottles instead, right?
I think the distinction between condiment and anything else is condiments are also used as dipping sauces.
It's post cooking plus dipping, yeah. I mean, but it is a thing, like, when it comes to fries, now this is a question for the boat. Actually, no, I take it back. Chips, because today is Monday and therefore everywhere is Britain. When it comes to chips, are you gonna have your ketchup pooled on the side of the plate, or are you putting it all over the chips?
Back and forth, actually.
Oh,
me too. It depends on my mood.
All right. I'm a dipper. Yeah. Dan Root says, wouldn't it be easier to use actual glass bottles? Health and safety says no. There's a good reason for that, and it's not fucking fun police. It's not an overreach. It's not fucking you can't say anything shit. It's not political correctness has gone mad. Correctness. It's not political correctness has gone mad.
I see a lot of chaotic evils in the chat. People saying a side plate for their ketchup.
Oh,
and no. I get yelled at for using too many dishes. What the fuck are you doing?
What about, now this might be a little posh, a ramekin.
All right, go ahead and spell that out for me, please.
Is
no, I got ramekins. I just use these little. Yeah, I got ramekins.
Oh,
what am I, a Philistine? Of course,
I said Philistine.
I had
it. I'm done.
I had ramekins, but I got sick of washing that extra dish, so I just threw them out.
I have one. Now, it is a fit. Polly, obviously, you're much more educated than us, and fucking 99.9%.
I made it all up. I'm a cashier of the Piggly Wiggly. You guys just fell for it.
The old Piggly Wiggly. You're more educated than everyone in the chat, obviously, besides Gamer Levine, who can correct us on any subject ever. But here's the thing. Me having a ramekin is like social mobility. As soon as I got one, I'm like, that's it. Millard, you've done it. You're middle class.
You get one,
now.
You're like, oh, these fucking peasants.
Right? Yeah, fucking, what, ketchup on the side of the plate? Disgusting. No, you use a ramekin for that. But also, I stole it from a pub. So, it brings me back down to earth again afterwards, You look at it, you go, yeah, I finally made it. I'm middle class now. I've got a ramekin. None of that paper shit either, Sinatra. This is proper fucking, plate material.
Ceramic?
Clay? I want to say clay.
Porcelain?
Porcelain? No, toilets are made out of porcelain.
There is porcelain.
Ceramic.
dinnerware.
Could be ceramic. I don't think,
I said ceramic.
I don't think plates are made out of toilets, so I'm just going to put that out there right now. Keep it down through a $1 super chat with no message, followed by a $5 super chat saying, I dip my fries in ketchup as opposed to pouring it on top of them and getting my fingers covered in the stuff. So no fucking cutlery in the Kivadam household, apparently.
Plates are commonly made from ceramic materials such as bone, china, porcelain, glazed earthware, stoneware. I'll be right back. I'm getting a phone call.
Hold on. Bone counts as a ceramic? Is that what I just heard?
Yes, like bone china. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, you never heard bone china?
I have, but I don't like... I mean, there's an epicness to drinking wine out of the skull of your enemy, but, like, I don't know if I really want to do it on a daily basis.
Well, it's washing it afterwards, isn't it? That's the... And the eye holes! Just all comes pouring out of the eye holes. The cavity that was once the nose. Thinking about it drinking out of a skull, total hassle. It's not worth it. Go
That's Mando asks, am I a fan of Lord of the Rings, the movies, and the Hobbit movies? No. Documentaries about Gamer Villain have run their course for me. I mean, I've seen them. And I enjoyed them, the high adventure and whatnot, and the magic, and the...
Yeah.
But I'm not going to tell you the problems or confusions I had with that, because I don't need half a chat actualing me. So I'm just going to leave that one alone.
I don't think with Lord of the Rings, I don't think there was a lot of problems, to be honest. I think they
no, not problems with the movie making. I mean, just stuff I didn't get, because that's some deep lore, yo. And I respect that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to start, like, making mistakes with shit. You know what I mean? Gamer of Lean for the $7. Speaking.
Oh shit! Here we go. Fuck.
This is how I feel about extra dishes. And Sanoot heard me venting around, and an hour after, the tossing of cookware.
I do like therapeutic tossing. Don't take it like that. There was in my final year at university, fucking one girl who we've been students in the same class for fucking 2.5 years at this point. And fucking, I was directing her. We were all directing this same show, and we were doing it it was staged in such a way that we had to be careful of blocking each other. And I said, dude, you can't stand there, right? Because you keep going to that point, but if you stand there, people on this side cannot see the person behind you. And she went, oh, for fuck's sake, Millard, and just fucking unleashed 2.5 years of tension on me that I had no idea any of that was fucking happening, right? I was I got so fucking angry. I really wanted to retort, but it's not going to do well if I do that. Then, so I went back to where I was living. I took a plate outside and I smashed the shit out of that one in the lane behind my flat, mate. Just going, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I felt a lot better afterwards. The therapeutic tossing of
your salad.
I'm making a masturbation joke.
I don't think having your salad tossed is masturbation.
But tossing your own salad surely is.
Remember when the saying, eat that ass like groceries was going around? I never understood that.
I think about that at least once a week, actually, Polly. That's weird that you should bring that up. Because today was the day I thought of that phrase.
It's a dumb phrase.
It is a dumb phrase.
Like, why would you say, like, dessert or
pudding?
Or like pudding. Yeah, something you'd want to, like, but just all the groceries, like even the condiments, The
thing is, groceries are something you buy. Once you've got it at home, it's not groceries anymore, it's food.
Yeah.
I've
never understood it.
No. I don't like the whole eating ass thing either. I think there are some things which should never be consumed by man.
You don't like a good rump roast?
Are we still talking about butt stuff?
No, that's a cow ass. But they can't call it that because no one would eat it. So I'll have the rare cow ass, please, waiter. Like, it's not,
But it's not. I mean, it's cow ass. It's rump, isn't it? It's rump. It's not. You're not eating the cow bumhole. Otherwise, rump wouldn't be the fucking cheapest cut steak anymore. It would be the most expensive Because it's got to be a beef hot dog, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and there you go. There's your cow butthole.
There's no, but like if you fucking right, I'll have the cow butthole, medium rare, please. It's going to be a much more expensive cut because there's only one butthole for every cow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get into the economics of eating ass, Polly. Should we do the news instead?
Yeah, let's do the news.
I'm just saying, look, inflation's as high as it needs to be right now, without fucking butthole steak going through the roof as well.
You know, people talk about eating eyeballs, right? Do you think that there's
hold on? What? Who does that? Who does it? Who talks about it?
When you serve a sheep's head or a boar's head, like the eyeballs are intact, and you eat the eyeballs. It's considered a delicacy.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
All right, John Bro, I'll get to that in a second. But first of all, how many occasions per year, Polly, are animal heads served up as a centerpiece to whatever dinner party you're attending?
That I'm attending.
Yeah, like how many personal fucking experiences have you had with balls heads?
I have been to a dinner once in my entire life where there was a sheep's head on the table.
For real? Holy shit.
Yes.
Did you know it was going to happen?
I did not.
No, right?
I knew it was a multi-course meal. I was well aware of that. It was a 7-course meal. I did not expect a giant platter with a sheep's head to be set down in the center, much less did I expect the excitement with which people reached out with their forks to claw meat off of the sheep's face.
Really?
Oh, God, no. Yeah. Okay, so as a centerpiece, all right. I'd say I don't understand, but all right. All right, we're in this world now, okay? We're in this world where animal heads are centerpieces. Okay, but fucking reaching out and fucking eating it?
Yeah, it was right out of fucking Temple of Doom, man.
Wasn't that monkey heads?
And all sorts of other things. Like, remember they were eating like giant beetles and... So, okay, anyway, my question, let's get back to the eyeballs.
Yeah. That is a saying that doesn't often get uttered enough, to be honest. Let's get back to the eyeballs.
So, if people are eating eyeballs, there has to be somewhere in the world that somebody has a pan, put a little nice, virgin cold press olive oil into the pan, warm it up till you get that nice light smoke coming off the top, and then they drop a good 12 seasoned eyeballs in there, and they're rolling around like meatballs. That has to have happened somewhere, right?
Yeah.
A little salt on top.
Now that
I can picture it.
Now that you say it like that, it probably did.
What do you think?
If you think about it, that's a pretty horrifying sight. Because I don't know if you guys get the pan flip down, but I'm down with the pan flip, like to flip your pancakes or you got a bunch of fried rice or whatever, and you
cow butthole.
Like that. Yeah. So there's somebody out there at some point who's done that with a pan full of eyeballs. They did the pan flip, and the eyeballs all rolled over, and the irises are staring up at them, and they're okay with it.
Eyeballs are they're liquid based, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, that's why you put the salt on them, to get them to release their natural juices.
Of course, yeah. You want
but then you're just eating
raisins.
I can't believe this. This is your liberty. This is your liberty. They mugged us off, ain't they? We've been mugged off by the Klingons.
Mugs. They've mugged us right off. You gonna have that, Jim?
If you take the liquid out of an eyeball...
of eating ass, I have that coffee table book.
Oh, fucking
Where
is
are
it?
we,
No,
John
please,
boy?
no,
If I had
please.
to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
All right, here's John, bro. I owe you. I got to read your previous one, and I'll read that one. Sinatra, you go first, though.
If you're gonna eat eyeballs, you want the eye juice in it, don't you?
I think that's like as a natural glaze.
Yeah, it would be like a giant piece of fish roe. You want to bite into it, get that nice snap, and the juices shoot out. Like, yeah, that's what you want. Like a big juicy grape.
That's just why I think pan frying isn't necessarily the way to go with that,
Well, you want to braise the outside, but not dehydrate them.
You're locking in the natural flavor. Right, okay. All right.
Yeah. You get them nice, and then deglaze, of course, afterwards, because we're not Steins, whatever the way you want it.
I would think you want to eat them like a grape. That's it. You'd want the crunch and the delectable insides.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Like a You guys got fucking some kind of a candy over there where you
Like
bite
a
into
gusher.
it. And it's got like a gusher. And see, that's a word. All right.
I knew a girl who was a gusher. So, Gamer Verlaine, thank you for the 350. I'm not
Always
going to
dirty
correct
sheets.
you on Hobbitry today. I technically threatened you with a knife on Friday. So, I have met my quota until Wednesday. She did. She threatened me.
Did you deserve it?
No.
It's John Bro through $5 saying, "Good afternoon, sir. I just watched all 5 seasons of the IT Crowd, and now I understand the Zenith and Quasar joke. Fun fact, it's Shark Week incoming. Fuck it, finally! Zenith and Quasar, my 2 wonderful children she gave me in Zenith and Quasar. Yes, I am highly seated.
The Shark Week that means something very different to me.
That means she's bleeding from the cunt.
Yes.
You think the optic nerve is like hanging off the back of the eyeballs like a big fucking ball octopus when they're rolling around?
No, you trimmed that.
No, I
didn't
think,
you?
yeah, like you trimmed like tendon fatty bits off a chicken. You just kind of cut that part out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
I guess that's the bit that's going to end up in hot dogs, actually. Yeah. It's John Bow for another...
eyeball tendon?
Well, I mean, yeah. Stem? I think, is it a stem?
Yeah, stem,
It's a
stock,
stem,
something.
isn't it? Yeah. So technically, it's vegan friendly. It's John Bro throws $5 saying in New York there's been about 2 shark attacks on humans per week for the last 2 months. This is due to a rise in fish population in the Bay Area. Conservation efforts are biting folks in the ass. Way! And just like that was once you bring out a pun, who comes out but the pun king? That is cryptic for $5. Stop talking about eating crunchy ass. Dingleberries aren't supposed to be eaten. Jesus, people. Hey, we moved on to eyeballs in our defense, right? I'd air fry them.
Well, somebody mentioned broiling them with onions. I'm like, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
And them little pearl onions, and it's a they're both white and clear, so it's just you're just looking for the iris to see which one's the eyeball, right?
Maybe like because you've got the liquid that is in the eye. Maybe you're not actually maybe you're not actually eating the eyeballs. Maybe you got your chef there. He's put his salt in the pan, and I go, hey chef, do you need some oil? And he goes, no, and he slices open an eyeball. And he squeezes that in the pan instead. It's
like cutting a lemon in half. You just kind of,
He's using
You roll it around a little bit to like get the guts off the pith.
the pith.
Well, maybe we're totally misunderstanding it. Maybe you do broil them or pan fry them like we talked about, and then a nice red wine deglaze, and then they're, rolled onto your plate for you. But when they arrive, it's like a clam. You're not supposed to eat the outer shell. What you do is, crack open and suck out the inner juicy goodness.
I think I'm looking at eyeballs more as a garnish than an actual part of the meal at this point.
Huh?
Because here's the thing. I've still got this fucking very, very vivid image of this fucking, what was it, a boar's head or a fucking sheep's head or both?
Sheep's head.
A sheep's head.
Yeah, either one. Boar's
That's the one.
too.
But no, which one did you experience personally?
Sheep's head.
It was a sheep's head, right? They're going over. Now, sheep's head covered in fur as well, so that's a bit of a weird.
No, it was stripped not just of its fucking wool, but of its skin too. It was
someone shaved the head. Okay. And everyone just comes in like a fucking like a Roman orgy of just coming in and fucking with, at least with cutlery in this one, because it would be disgusting otherwise. And they're just pulling bits of fucking flesh off of the sheep's face.
They were by the time that course was done, there was nothing but a sheep skull there with its teeth and everything. It was
right,
really
so they picked it clean like the Carrionites they were.
Yes.
Fuck much. Me. I get at that point, like, is anyone going to eat the teeth? No. Do you mind if I take them home? When
no, you don't take them home. You drop the sheep skull in them. Yeah, it makes a good soup. It's a soup bone, soup skull.
I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I put a lot of stock in that. Way. But it's just a weird thing. It's like when someone fucking serves a lasagna, I'm always going to be, can I have a corner piece? If someone comes out with a fucking sheep head, is anyone like, fucking dibs on the ears?
Yeah, I want the scalp.
I think we've got a lot more to say about eating sheep face, but maybe we shouldn't. Should we get into the news?
Yeah, some people are asking for news, strangely enough. I don't know why.
Some people are begging. Let's get into the real shit. Let's get into the meat of the meal, if you will. Starting off, as always, with the Babylon Bee. Biden races to sniff one last girl before losing sense of smell from COVID. He's got COVID, Polly.
I've heard that. I don't know if I believe it, but I've heard that.
I mean, apparently he's got cancer as well, hasn't he? He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
No, I just don't think he wanted to go to Florida. I think that's all that it was. And if you got the sniffles, you got COVID. I mean, was there a positive test? And yeah, Fauci wouldn't lie on someone's behalf. Neither would any of his fucking doctors, and neither would Pierre Noir St. John or whatever the fuck her name is. And none of them are gonna fucking misrepresent to save Biden's reputation, what's left of it.
I don't know, man. I think because you can tell him anything. Do you know what I mean? Like he's gonna.
Yeah, he'd believe it.
I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna give this press conference.
Oh, forgotten all about Biden and COVID right there.
Cryptic, thank you for the $5 and the sexy Jessica Alba. 2 men broke into a drugstore and stole all the Viagra. The police put out an alert to be on the lookout for 2 hardened criminals.
Fucking hell. Fuck's sake.
No, I thought that was good. What?
I don't know. They're not as good as the Viagra eye drops you can get. They make you look hard.
When
Hey.
you said Viagra eye drops, I just got like a mental image of remember the scene in Schwarzenegger, get your ass to Mars. Like what's the Total Recall? Yeah, remember when they fall out into the Mars atmosphere and their eyes are like bugging under their head? That's what I picture if you put Viagra eye drops in. Your eyes would just get hard and start extending.
On stems. We're back to eyes again, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Oh, that's a theme. It's unintentional. It's organic. It's just the way the chi is flowing today. It's fine.
There's 2 things I remember mainly from that movie. Is one of it, when he's in the lack of atmosphere, and you go, oh my eyes, that kind of thing. Yeah. And the other one is him pulling the tracking device out of his nose.
Yeah, because it was highly realistic. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, fucking. Well, I've never done it. I wouldn't know.
What I didn't understand is that he pulls the tracking thing out of his nose, right? And it's a giant ping pong ball. But then the ping pong ball splits in half and there's a little bullet-sized tracking device. What the fuck? Why didn't they just put the bullet-sized tracking device up his nose? Why did it need to be inside of a huge fucking ping pong ball?
It's the 90s, man. Everything was in ping pong balls back then. Do you not remember?
How could I forget?
I think to protect it. It's to protect it. It is the thing. You're not looking at like the fucking the tracker they put in Tom Anderson's belly button, which did have a protective film over it. The technology just wasn't there yet.
It didn't have a protective film over it. It was a little metal squid. What are you talking about?
When they first pulled it out, yeah, I had to protect it. Broke through the film. Start fucking.
Oh, you mean when he pulls it out and it breaks loose of its little. Yeah. Pod gel thing, yeah.
For transportation purposes.
Yeah, gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
Oh, thank fuck we're back to noses and belly buttons, not eyes anymore. Thank fuck for that. So I think Biden is he's getting a bit too big for he boots. He's going,
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna give a speech to these the people. They love me.
And they're going, Biden, no. You can't.
Oh, but I'm the president. You can't stop me.
Now you got COVID.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, you can't go out for 2 weeks.
Oh, I better stay in then.
I think that's what's going on.
Maybe.
I'm blowing the lid off this thing, Sinatra.
Nice. Like Blacker with the see you at the party, Richter. Because that's just.
You trailed off like Biden then as well. That's just.
What the hell was that noise?
That was a Sinatra donation.
That was Santa getting stone cold stunnered.
Oh, I didn't have OBS up. I didn't see it. Sorry.
A man tells his girlfriend that his scalp is itchy. Worried, she calls her mother and asks what to do. She replies calmly, just give him some head and shoulders. She agrees, calls back about 30 minutes later. How do you give someone shoulders?
There it is. There it is. All right, so that's that's not all we got when it comes to your great leader. Actually, I say your great leader. It's America's great leader. Everywhere is Britain today. So Biden, not a problem. That's why we love Mondays, because you get to forget about the house plant just for 24 hours. Let's Go Brandon mistakenly stamped on hundreds of official tax letters in Stanislaus County. Is that Stanislaus as in Stanislavski?
I don't know, but that's pretty good.
It's, they fucking, I mean, we often say here, whenever a fucking news article fucks up, we don't need editors. These guys really fucking do. Right? So someone was quoted to say, this is Marley Ginter. I was surprised. I was surprised that somebody was able to access 800 pieces of mail and stamp this on, and no one stopped them. I mean, look, 800 people. This is assuming it's going to 800 separate households. Not a lot in the fucking grand population of the US, but that is still, that's going to be at least 400 of those are going to be butthurt as fuck, right?
Yeah. There's people are going to be unhappy with this.
Oh, they are. They are. I mean, here's the thing. For 2016 to 2020, there was a shit ton of fuck Donald Trump floating around, right? A shit ton of it. And then fucking, I mean, there was, of course, fuck Joe Biden, which evolved like a fine Pokemon into Let's Go Brandon. And for some reason, that is pissing people off more than fuck Joe Biden does. It's absolutely, and I see the fucking argument, and it's always on fucking Reddit. I like to go on Reddit, and I like to go, so who's complaining today? And they've actually, I think on the our politics, if you say Let's Go Brandon, they have a bot that comes up. A bot that recognizes that you've said that, and it gives you an automatic reply going, hey, come on, right? You're not annoying anyone, it's just getting old. And you're like, are they not annoying anyone? Because you've set up an auto reply to it. Are you fucking sure? Everyone they'd always go, no, it's just a bit childish, isn't it? Just say fuck Joe Biden. No! Because Let's Go Brandon is fun.
Yeah.
You can say it in front of kids.
It was the desperation to fuck Joe Biden. Oh, listen to them saying, let's go Brandon. Aren't you happy? It was such a terrible, thin, attempted spin. But yeah, you have to run with it.
But I've got you run. It wasn't you have to run with it. The running with it, like the way it was just adopted, was so fucking organic. It's not like anyone stood up and said, "This is what we're saying now." It's just everyone decided. Yep. Let's go, Brandon.
it got picked up because news entertainers didn't want to admit that crowds were chanting "fuck Joe Biden." He's like, oh, do you hear them? They're all cheering for you. They're saying, let's go, Brandon. And clearly they're saying, fuck Joe Biden. But it just took off from there.
This was a NASCAR event, wasn't it? Where there actually was a racer with the name, the first name or surname Brandon, who also must be feeling really bad about himself right now. I thought they were cheering for me. They lied.
Remember, fucking Biden himself fell for it. Remember?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And it was Jill Biden who got very, miffed because she understood, but, her elderly father, husband, whatever, just didn't get it. It was great.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we had a video.
The guy's so old, she must feel like a caretaker. It's a good thing she's a medical doctor.
We had a video Friday of Jill walking into something. And there's some guy very clearly going, your husband is the worst president we've ever had. Something like that. And she's like, thank you.
You owe me gas money.
That's what it was.
That was the equivalent of fucking AOC going up to that guy and taking a selfie with him, but later on going, yeah, I was going to deck him. Right? And Jill Biden just going, thank you. Don't forget to vote.
Vote harder, guys.
The librarian throws $1 saying gubernatori owes noun, the thrifty, politically based cereal introduced on a AAA meeting. Are you over 60? Are you fooling your voter base regularly? Do you need fiber? Try gubernatorios today. Now, here's the thing. Librarian, I do like it, but Sinatra, I'm falling in your camp now. If it's gonna be a fucking AAA word, then it has to be something that we, the AAAs, have said.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I'm down with that. Polly, you down with that?
I'm down.
We're all down with it. This is a fucking democracy right here. The first time Britain's seen one in a very fucking long time. Let's move on. Man arrested for drunkenly running around campground with pelican. This is not a pelican in question. This is a Getty pelican, very, very rare, and yet ubiquitous at the same time. Police in Idaho arrested a man they said was caught drunkenly running around with in a campground with a pelican. The Madison County Sheriff's Department was alerted to the bizarre disturbance at the Warm Slough campground in Rexburg by a bystander who called to report that 3 inebriated men... No, they were drunk? No. Had caught a pelican and were carrying it around the campground. Alright. Nothing untoward there. Responding officers initially gave the 3 men a warning for harassing the bird, which is protected by the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. Harassing the bird.
Really?
Right?
Okay, all right.
But 2 of the men began shouting at and flipping off officers, police said, and one of them was causing a disturbance with the families and kids on the river's edge. That man was arrested after grabbing for an officer's vest.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
It's Let's for the $5 and no message. Thank you very much, Let's. Is that the beginning of a message? It starts with Let's. The man was arrested after grabbing for an officer's vest, resulting in charges of misdemeanor disturbing the peace and resisting or obstructing officers. It's not immediately clear if that was the same man holding the pelican. You see, we get to the real news right at the end of the article. I need to know, was it the pelican? Polly, I just saw you also, I think you had the second word in the donation there, did you not?
Oh, I wonder what they could be trying to tell us.
What was the word? What was the word?
It was go.
It was
Thank
go.
you.
All right, so we've had
It
Lex.
was go. Thank you for the $5. Go.
We've had go. What could be the next word? We're gonna sit here and we're gonna fucking wait.
I got one from Valine. But I don't think it's Let's Go Valine. It might be, but I doubt it.
I love how you can see right down her top.
Oh, I know.
You know?
I know. I
Yeah.
know. See, now that I've got the AI software to turn something from 30 to 60 frames per second, I'm going to redo that donation. And it's going to be an extra slow-mo and in 60 frames a second, so it'll be all that much better.
Yeah.
It's John Bro. Thank you for the $5. Hey, Polly. Shark Week fact number 3. There are 100 million sharks hunted, killed per year. Well, there are an average of only 73 unprovoked shark attacks per year for the last 3 years.
I don't like the unprovoked part of that. Like, if someone's going out on the shore going, come on then, sharks, you pricks! Like, that one doesn't count.
Fight me, bro!
That one doesn't count.
Bob.
Oh, it's Bob!
Thank you.
God damn it!
Got me all excited.
Let's go, Bob, for fuck's sake. The librarian throws $1 saying, trumped, verb, to be permabanned from Twitter. Hey, you see, I did say this. Those fucks over at Twitter banned Drunken over sarcasm. Pricks. Sorry, mate, I was running late. It sounded about the same. I apply that rule. There you go. Fuck. We're all agreed. We're all agreed. And Hakira throws $3 for the Ricky Spanish saying, it's Honker and the Waffle.
Only in the morning on WAAA.
Oh, nice. Turn it on and rip the knob off. Right. Let's really...
I got 2 more here.
Oh, shit, go on.
Valine for $3.50. Jill did passive-aggressive PTA mom response with the thank you. Also, geese can be called Cobra Chicken. We feel like we talked about
the Cobra Chicken thing, man.
Fraggle Rock for $3. Biden saying let's go Brandon needs to be a dono. I don't remember seeing that, but if you have it, shoot me a video. And it's John Bro. What's going on, man? Shark Week fact number 2. Shark lose between 25 and 35,000 teeth in their lifetime. The largest amount coming from the bull shark. I fucking love sharks. Nice.
Weird, actually, the amount of sharks that teeth that sharks lose in a lifetime is around about the same as the northwest of England. So that's an interesting fact coming from the waffle right here. Teenager avoids getting stuck in jail over £30,000 Wrigley's chewing gum heist. There was a Wrigley's chewing gum heist!
That's why it was so hard to find. Fuck.
Recently, this is Keon Sanderson, who's 18, together with Ellis Beneke. We're part of a trio who raided a lorry as the driver slept while parked at Gloucester Services on the M5. Right, so fucking this poor fucking this lady lorry driver, and this is her livelihood. She's there. She's been driving all day. She got I got to fucking pull over. I know. The people of Gloucester need their Wrigley's chewing gum, but I got to pull over. Otherwise, I'm at risk of having a severe accident and really ruining someone's day. So she pulls over. She beds down, Polly. She beds down. Right, it's been a long day. And then before she knows it, what's that? The sound of an angle grinder cutting into what I'm towing up here. It is 3 fucking young criminals, 2 of which were teenagers, have been, it turns out one of them owed a fuck ton of money and got told, all right, to pay off your debt, rob this lorry. Didn't have a clue that it was just a shit ton of chewing gum.
That was super smart.
They actually, because obviously they got fucking caught, right, after the Great Wrigley's heist. And the courts are being quite lenient on them because it's clear that these were not the masterminds of the operation. Very fucking clear. Oh, this all fucking juicy fruit flavour. Fuck's sake. It's not even the good shit. What else have we got?
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Oh, first up, we had Slim Johnson threw $1 saying, Drunken! That's you. That is me. My favourite big booty Welshman. Well, first of all, I'm not Welsh. And secondly, my rear is tight, sir, like a bag of groceries. Cryptic throws $5. Did you hear Biden wants to float on the Salt Lakes before he leaves office? He wants to drifting slowly into salinity.
Salinity?
Salinity.
Is that what it actually says, or are you cracking jokes?
No, sir, good sir, it is cryptic that is cracking the jokes. I said crapting. Maybe I was right the first time.
Yeah. Everything's getting all crapped up.
I forgive you, Cryptic, because you sex me up. Hakira throws $3 for the Ricky Spanish. Is it just me, or are people that chew gum the absolute worst? They're the same as people that shit on the sidewalk, in my opinion. They both leave shit on the ground, and that's going to fuck up my shoes. Well, personally, it's not people who chew gum, because, you know, you can dispose of it in the correct way. But it's people who chew gum with their mouth open. Bottom circle of hell for those pricks.
Would you rather have people chewing gum with their mouth open or snapping bubbles?
Bubbles I'm fine with.
Yeah?
Yeah. As long as it's bubble gum. Don't be fucking snapping bubbles with chewing gum. That's not what it's made for. It's made to be chewed.
Yeah, all you get is shitty little tiny bubbles out of it. I know a bunch of girls that do that. It's annoying.
Just the same. Bubble gum isn't there to freshen your breath.
Bubble wrap pops.
Oh, yeah. Except not as satisfying as it should be. Yeah, look, whatever you do, just shut your fucking mouth as you do it, alright? That's fair. I think that's fair. We can all agree on that. Ecstasy disguised as Lucky Charms cereal bits confiscated. This is fucking genius. Not so much that they... Yeah, obviously they didn't get away with it. But still, that's alright. Like, fucking 10 out of 10 for effort, guys. Well done. I'm legitimately impressed with this. The fucking food colouring and everything. You know, you got the different little shapes and shit like that. There'll be someone out there just went, I'll tell you what. I'm going to buy a couple of Lucky Charms marshmallow moulds off of Amazon. And we'll see if we can get this shit past the fucking customs, you know. It didn't work, but fucking 10 out of 10 for effort, guys. Brilliant. I mean, fucking, your day is going to go a lot fucking smoother if you have a bowl full of that shit to crack it off, you know? No pun intended. I was dead impressed with that. Wife buys sex doll to satisfy husband's high sex drive when she's not in the mood. This is the good old Daily Record. And here they are, the happy throuple.
Just nice.
Use your hand.
Don't use
Did she
her
get a
hands
doll?
because you broke her fingers.
She got a doll that looked just like her.
I think she tried to, but that is not what happened.
It looks like she tried.
It looks like she tried, yeah, but also no. I think the sex doll was coming across as about fucking 10% slimmer than you right here. Shah. Look at the sex doll's fingers. Why are they broken?
They were inserting them in strange places. They're articulatable fingers, and you know.
We all like a girl with a bit of damage. A bit of fucking tread on the wheels. And his Shah-Grad partner Callum introduced the blonde-haired doll named D. It's got a name! While looking for ways to spice things up in the bedroom. Now, here's the thing, Shah. When you did try and pick the sex doll to look just like you, and you went, I know. What if I give her the same dress that I bought from Primark for £8? At what point did you go, yeah, my tits are that big? Because I don't think you did. I love how the doll's got black eyes as well, though. Shah, get out of the relationship. Why do they always go running back to them, Polly? This is a story I've had for like 2 weeks saved on my phone. And I went, I keep forgetting to do this. Now I can finally delete the screenshot because if my mother sees it, I am in the shit. In pictures, first Scottish tree hugging championships. Oh yeah, competitive tree hugging. Here we go. This is. I
told you guys it would come to this.
You know, I actually think you might have said that at some point as well. The inaugural Scottish tree hugging championships were held at the weekend. Oh, good. Events in the competition at Ardholdenash on Loch Iber's Morven Peninsula. I don't know why the peninsula's not a part of the place name. Included hugging as many trees in 1 minute and freestyle. The most inventive way of hugging a tree.
Freestyle.
Freestyle tree hugging, Polly. The winner was Alastair Firth, who lives locally on a woodland croft. He lives...
You're dressed in leaves.
Yeah, I think...
And a brown onesie. Re-examine your life choices.
We don't know that that's actually the guy who won it, but I think it is a fair assumption, Polly, yeah, judging by the woody onesie he's wearing right there.
Yeah.
Also, he lives in a woodland croft. How is this not the equivalent of steroids when it comes to the Scottish Tree Hugging Championships? It's not training. He's living amongst the trees. He's going out, he's hugging until he falls asleep, until he can't hug anymore.
Hey, Steve, you know that return to monk thing you've been doing? Yeah. I think we can win a competition for you.
We can finally make it worth your while. Does it come with a cash prize? No. But still, you make a name for yourself.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Well, this is held in association with Finland's annual World Tree Hugging Championship. So isn't it nice that it's crossing borders now? This guy is actually so good. He's defying gravity. It's all in the hips. You see, a lot of people think that hugging a tree it's about the arms, isn't it? But they're neglecting the thighs.
I think this is his freestyle attempt.
Do you think it's freestyle?
Yeah.
It's got to be freestyle.
Yeah, everyone else is, they're just hugging. I'm going to wrap my legs around it. Fuck them.
Yeah. She's gone for the single leg technique.
Lazy.
It's just the most wood she's had between her legs and ears.
It ain't lazy, Polly. It's lackluster. So say the judges. That's now we're talking freestyle.
And look at this guy with his forehead to the tree. What are you, communing?
He's not actually in the competition. He just fucking loves trees. I mean, he clearly is in the competition because he's got his little bit of paper stapled to his t-shirt with his number. The judge right there, she's just really approving of what's going on. Now we're freestyling.
Yeah, I was about to say, is she pregnant or is that like the dupa from hell?
That's just the Scottish. Dupa? That is just the Scottish feminine body style.
I mean,
lady, you got to chill out with the fucking munchie platters. Holy shit.
Which is, and every time there's anything about Scotland, I always feel I would be remiss if I didn't mention the beginning of Avengers Endgame. When Scarlet Witch and, what's the other one called? Vision are hiding out in Scotland. How do you know it's actually in Scotland? Because as they're talking outside a kebab shop, there is a sign in the window that says, yes, we will deep fry your kebab. That's how you know it was actually in Scotland. She's not pregnant. She's just a big fan of the local delicacies. AKA deep fried kebabs. This is some freestyle. Are you number 6? Are you number 9? We don't give a shit. You didn't win. And this is the... This is the winner. Oh shit, no, that is the winner from the very... This is Alistair Firth. And that's his trophy, which is a limb from a tree. Now, if you really did enjoy hugging trees that much, this trophy would horrify you. But hey, he's just happy to have won something other than AIDS and his ex-wife's contempt. It's John Bothro's $5 saying, be honest, is wrapping yourself around wood gay? I think it's beyond that. It's beyond that. But hey, say what you want about Alistair. His bark's worse than his bite. Fraggle Rock throws $3 for the rookie Spanish. It replaces the old sheep shafting competition. You're getting Wales and Scotland confused there, sir. And that can get you stabbed in a public forum. And Akira throws $1 saying, do they get consent from the trees beforehand? Now that's a fucking good question, sir. However, the article doesn't quite go into that because, well, that would just be too weird, I suppose, wouldn't it? Any more about the tree hugging, guys? Or can we move on?
No.
Are we good?
We can really move the fuck on.
Oh, we're good. I'm a plus-size teacher, and my students beg me not to eat them.
I'm sorry.
That's amazing.
How did that happen? How did that come to pass? Where it's like some student overheard their mom, who's like, you know, like Valine, like real sharp tongue, going, holy shit, look at that bitch. She's going to eat one of them kids. And then the kids started spreading the rumor. Did you know teacher eats kids? And like, you know, that was it. It was on.
Fuck it. I mean, you could be onto something there. This is a proudly plus-size kindergarten educator going viral on TikTok. Revealing the vile, albeit
They're
sometimes
all
hilarious.
proudly plus-sized, aren't they?
Oh, they are though. That's the fucking thing. Look, if you're sat there, going, oh, what's the fucking as a plus-size teacher? What's the worst thing your students have said to you? Fucking please don't eat me for lunch should be the wake-up call that you need to run your fat ass around the block twice a day. Don't be proud of it, woman. Don't know. I'm just going to own it. No, fucking go to the fucking gym. Christ. This is from the hashtag what kids say, hashtag just laugh. She captured the funny TikTok. She noted that some children beg her, please don't eat me for lunch. She also revealed that some kids have explained to her there are two types of people.
Awesome.
And that's one of them.
Look at those gams. Look at them gams.
Gams.
Hold on. Sergeant Fraggle Rock, thank you for the $3 in the Weibo gams. You'd think she, of all people, would know to turn the phone sideways.
Fucking strong work. Well done.
Yeah.
Very well done. She says her kids have said to her there are two types of people. Some have a line body, some have circles, like you. She was compared to Ursula from The Little Mermaid.
Oh, that's cold.
One child said, you have prickles on your legs, like the grass outside. And another one of Sue's students declared, I can sit on you, but you can't sit on me. Kids
Can we
say
just-
the darndest things.
Can we just stop pretending being fat is some political statement, please?
It's not. The only statement you should be saying is, yes, thank you, I've eaten enough.
Look, I
That-
know
that-
Sinatra
that's
was
all you
well
should be
aware of this. These. Like, I mean, look at her, lady. For your sake, not for society's or whatever. Lose like just 20 pounds. I'm not saying lose all the way. Lose like 20 pounds. You'll feel better. You won't sweat when you walk up a set of stairs. You'll be better off.
Yeah, you're not making some big liberal feminist statement. You're just making my healthcare more expensive.
Yeah, you're just doing damage to your body, for God's sake.
Hey, fuck you, man!
Yeah, big fat goose trying to eat just. Gamer Verlaine, thank you for the $8.50. That sounds like what we said when my Algebra 2 teacher, quote, "You have something on your chin." Teacher reaches, "No, the other one."
Oh, love it. I do love a good fat one-liner. No, you're completely right. Just fucking 20 pounds. You'll feel amazing. You'll look so much different as well. Like,
oh yeah,
and you'll be like, my God, I feel so much better. I look so much better. I'm gonna lose another 10, and that's when the good habits start to kick in.
You know what? You're dead right. I didn't even think of that. If you lose, like, if this woman lost 20 pounds, all of her friends, people that know her, would say, "Holy shit, you lost a lot of weight." That's a massive amount of encouragement to keep going. Right. You know what I mean?
And you won't have kids say that they're afraid you're going to eat them.
Right. Yeah. Your neck will no longer look like an escalator.
You'll have a jawline. Imagine the wonderment.
Right. You'll no longer have more chins than a Chinese phone book.
And seriously, sweating when you're eating, that's a thing. Do you remember the final seasons of Sopranos? Sinatra?
Oh, yeah.
Tony sweated when, like, as just the actor. When he walked upstairs, when he was eating, he was sweating because he had gotten so fucking fat by the end of the series. If you're sweating when you're eating, man, your heart is working. Like, not good.
It killed him that he got so fat. Like, literally killed him.
It sadly did, yes. Like, it's not even funny. It really actually did. Fuck.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Man who has lived on cruise ships for more than 20 years can no longer walk straight on land. Right, how your fucking sea legs,
Yeah, right? This guy needs his land legs back. Oh,
fuck it.
Why isn't the room wobbling?
I'm going back on the boat. Fuck it. It's a pirate's life for me.
Yeah, at that point, you might as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, he's not a young man either. So I'm not gonna learn how to walk again. I'm fucking done. If Biden can't do it, then I'm not going to either.
Now, I'm not a Navy man, but I've heard that that's the thing, that people that serve for long times on submarines, because of the dives that they will do and the angles that they're at and whatnot, develop really strong ankle and knee problems.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about fucking ships, we're talking about boats. There's also when people, someone's lived on a fucking space station for the best part of a year. When they come back, they can't walk.
Yeah, a lot of
bones are as brittle as a cat. I'll leave the Sinatra words out of it. Brittle bones.
Easy. No,
it's a lot of atrophied muscles.
Atrophied the muscles, yeah, exactly. And one of my favourite interviews with an astronaut. He is still alive. It's all good. So just fucking send him a tweet. I can't because I've been trumped. And say, is this true? He did actually fucking say it. He goes, his first night on Earth, and he goes, it was amazing. I was back with my wife, my kids were in the house and everything like that, and I'm back on Earth. And he goes, he woke up the next day and completely forgot where he was. Went to get out of bed and just fucking hit the deck. Just like, boom, gone. Because you forget, I guess,
I like the videos of them, like, forgetting that they're not in space, and they just, like, put a toothbrush up in the air.
Oh, yes! I know exactly the one you mean, yeah! Yeah, but I forgot that there's fucking gravity now, so he just leaves it, expected to float off, and that plung. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, well, I'm back here. Bloke having cocktail in bin argues with neighbour in bizarre video. This is following last week when Polly, it was so hot.
How hot was it?
That you could... Oh, Akira, you fucker.
It was hot enough that you're about to get shot? That was weird.
So hot. It was so hot you could buy a loaf of toast. Akira threw $1 saying, it's Oscar the Grouch. Yes, it is. This guy, he beat the heat by filling up his fucking wheelie bin with water, got in it, and enjoyed a cocktail. His neighbour took exception to this, Polly. Why? Well, because this just isn't the done thing, is it? Whereas
Yeah,
this
I was
man...
gonna say why.
That is what we're going to try to do.
It's simply not done. Fuck off. Let him cool off.
Let him cool off. Yeah, everyone beats the heat in their own. And look, if he's beating the heat in this way, then he'll beat you up as well, mate. Don't fuck with a man in a bin. He's already hit rock bottom. All right, Polly, you grab that. I'm going to have a wee real quick.
All right, Kimberly, thank you for the 350. Now, obviously, Churchill do. Bitches like her only validate me being lazy. Still have a jawline and a visible waist. Also, the man on screen has bigger titties than me.
Yeah.
Sinatra's,
I mean, he does. Valine has giant tits, but yeah. She has like the tits that you could use to beat things.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they big enough that when she runs upstairs, she has to like grip them? I knew a girl who had extra big tits, and that was one of her things. She goes, people don't realize, oh, it's all fine and dandy to have big tits. You guys like looking at them or whatever. But if I go running down a flight of stairs real quick because I'm late for work, I got to hold my tits in place. I'm like, oh, I didn't think
at a certain
of that.
point, I think the inertia and the momentum, you hit that last step, you're not going down anymore. You're liable to like, ever see cartoon where like a heavy weight drops and it just catches the person, leaves a little dust cloud up in the air?
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen when Valine runs downstairs. Just like that quick yank. Half in the bin.
I'd stand in a wheelie bin. I think I just have a cold shower, but that's me.
I mean, we're talking about Scottish people here. They're not the average IQ in Scotland's room temp, maybe.
How'd you know it's Scotland?
They keep it about 65 in here.
How'd you know it's Scotland? That ain't Scotland.
Didn't you just say it was Scotland?
There's sunshine in the video. That's not Scotland.
Oh, I thought you said it was Scotland. Well, I assumed bin, whatever.
What? No. No. Don't fuck with a guy in a bin, because look, he has no dignity. He doesn't mind doing whatever he's planning to do to you. Look at his little cocktail as well, though. Look, you got to have the orange slice, haven't you? Mind you, once you finish that, you're like, oh shit. Sharon, can you do me a refill? I don't want to get out the bin. Took me ages to get in. Fucking hell. Have we got any more photos? Yeah, here it is. He's got a ladder. You got to have a ladder. Come on. You got to be smart about this.
That. He must have filled it up after you got in, because I'm like, how else are you going to get in? You'd have to tip it, and most of your water is going to fall out. It's like, oh, that smart fucker had a ladder.
Is smart fucker is that the word we're using? Is that the adjective we're going with?
Well, I'm going to say he's not too smart because he left his hat off to the side. If you got a bald head and it's like 100 million degrees out there and you're not used to it, you don't want a sunburn on your scalp. Hasn't your head been through enough?
Dude, it's a wheelie, but there's a lid. You crouch on in there, bring the lid down, you got a sensory deprivation tank.
Oh, yeah.
Which, I mean, here's the thing, like, because here, this is his neighbour filming him here. Like, look at this prick, he's in a bin full of water, drinking a fucking pink gin. And if that were me in the bin, and it does look like me, if that were me, I'd be like, yeah, fuck you, mate, and I'd just fucking get in the bin and shut the lid. What can you say to that? I have left
if I was
the
trying
situation.
to cool off on my own property, regardless of how I was doing it, and somebody was like, yeah, I'd be mad. I'd go fuck yourself. Don't you have something to do?
Right? How's this bothering you?
Maybe you owe your ex-wife money. Get out of my face.
Jealous?
Yeah.
Just because your bin's full of fucking rubbish, mate. Can't do shit with it.
If you get in a bin full of water, bring a gun just in case the neighbor starts getting surly with you. I'm not saying shoot him. I'm saying shoot it off in the air.
A water gun. He means a water gun.
Yes.
So they can cool off, because the argument got very heated. Squirrel breaks into Norwich B&Q and steals nuts. Oh, the fucking animal crime wave. Here it is. Where's the squirrel? Well, thank you very much, editor, who's put this fucking very friendly circle so we can all see the squirrel right here. This is a squirrel, apparently, not allegedly, apparently broke into a B&Q. That is, I think, like a Home Depot. Home Depot. Sorry, Sinatra. All right. And proceeded to steal bird food.
Like, what
and
the hell
nuts.
is a Home Depot?
No, you say
Home Depot?
Depot. Home Despot.
Home Depot. Home Depot.
Right, okay.
Home Depot.
Home Depot, Mr. Holmes. Despite having a full belly...
It's Home Depot and it's Target. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
And codify. The squirrel was still too quick and nimble for us. And the thieving animal made a clean getaway. Thank you. This is, by the way, guys, this is what was formerly known as the bastion of journalism, BBC News. Bringing us the real fucking stories.
Glad you pay those license fees, for those who do.
Thank you. Man claims ham roll left him unable to stop farting. He
just for one?
No, actually, well, I mean, yeah, but he's suing for $350,000 after he says he can't stop farting after buying a ham roll from a store in 2017. So this is 5 years worth of farting.
Well, look, man, I've been farting for about 30, so I don't.
Yeah.
I don't get the difference.
But he says it's embarrassing him when he's at work, and also he's waking up in the middle of the night because his farts are so loud.
But it's interesting that you bring up farting at night.
I do my farting at night.
So somebody I know that was in pre-med, they just volunteered this piece of information to me. That it's like, did you know that 80% of the gas that humans pass is during their sleep? And I was like, no, I didn't know that. So we're farting right through sleep, huh? And he goes, yeah.
I mean, there's still knowledge worth knowing, isn't it?
So for all that stuff, women don't fart because they're so dainty and whatnot. Oh no, when they lay down to go to sleep, yeah, they're letting them bust.
No, they don't.
You don't have the cognitive knowledge to squeeze your butt.
Yep.
Women don't fart. Women don't poo. You see, all of the food waste. It goes to the butt, but then once it hits there, it goes right back up to the eyes and comes out as drama.
You know what I don't get, and I've been wondering this for a long time. Let's say you really have to shit, or you really have to fart, but you can't right now, so you hold it and you're like, "Oh man, this is a big one," and then it just disappears.
It goes back in.
Where did it go?
Captain Master Bob, the mini arrived today. I'm very, very happy. Yay!
Oh, nice.
What?
I mean, look, while we're talking, when you really, really need to shit, right? So say like you're driving home or something like that, and you go, oh god, I really got, and you're completely right? It's there, it's pushing against the doors, and then you go, no, and it goes, all right, I'll just go back up. And it does for about 5 minutes, and then it'll come back down again. But here's also, now this should be a universal thing that everyone here can go, oh yeah. Those, when you really need to have a poo, those little farts that you do just to release a little bit of pressure.
Yeah.
You know exactly the ones. Yeah. It's never enough, but like, oh, okay, that's gonna buy me 2 more minutes.
Especially if you're walking. Like, oh, okay. Gotta try to do it now.
Kira threw $3 for the rookie Spanish after the 3rd pick of the guy in the bin pool. Where was he? That one. I'm now convinced that the Brits will eventually become orcs. Hey, maybe that's what Tolkien was going for, mate. Fucking, he was ahead of his time. Or no, before his time. But
ahead of his time?
Yeah, probably ahead of his time. Just like this guy, who's an absolute fucking genius, even though he looks a bit like a little beaver. So this guy, it was 5 years ago, and yes, he did. He got him and several other people ate these ham rolls, got salmonella, and but the salmonella has left this guy with a shit ton of gas. To which I say, take it on the road, buddy. Indian politician drinks water from polluted holy river to impress supporters. Gets hospitalized. The Polly,
phenomenal.
This holy river, mate. It's holy, yeah. It's also polluted as balls. And he's like, do you know what? Nah, fuck it, mate. Because, fucking religion is a big thing over there. Very big thing over there. Drink some fucking water from... Right, so they go, no. He went to the hospital for a checkup. Yeah. To check he was going to fucking live. after he drank that shit. But shit, I'm sure he's gonna fucking win the vote because of it, you know. Man's innocent breakfast pig sparks outrage, as is branded a national tragedy. Now, you've both had experiences with what's known as a full English breakfast, yes?
Yes.
So what could be the worst thing that you could put on a full English breakfast?
More beans.
Okay, all right, okay. No, you're talking from an American's point of view here.
Ketchup.
Ketchup? Now that is a good answer. That's what we're looking for. It's wrong, but it's a good answer.
You don't want smoothies on your breakfast.
It's not a...
Branson pickle.
Okay.
Well, I think that's for any meal.
No. You're both wrong. But the answer is, of course, peas.
Of course, it's peas. Really?
Of course, it's peas. Yeah, it is the thing. Like, this isn't technically. Well, I say technically. A lot of people are saying this isn't a full English breakfast. Peas, no bacon, mushrooms, black pudding. That isn't a full English. Another person said no bacon, no tomatoes, and peas needs to go in a bin. Yeah, with a fucking bold guy trying to beat the heat. A third responded, "Well, that's a tasty-looking dish. You're bending the limits of the name full English. Peas." It's just some things you just don't fucking do. And peas for breakfast is one of them. Gammon, though.
The only thing I don't want in a full English is the tomato. Because I just don't like tomatoes like that.
I don't either.
But everything else, yeah, that's cool.
Have you had black pudding before?
I have. It's good that the toast is there to, eat it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do without a toast.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to a full English, the toast is like the breadsticks before the meal. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's too easy to fill up on it.
Well,
it's a full English. But what I want, mate, is bacon, right? Mushroom, sausage, and hash browns. Oh, and that fucking delicious, delicious fried egg.
What about beans?
I could leave the beans. I could leave the beans.
I like eggs
I'm
toasted.
the one that's okay with the beans for the full English. What the hell?
How about instead of beans, black pudding? Now, here's the thing.
I'd substitute double beans for no pudding.
Well, I'm not a fan of black pudding, but beans for breakfast? No, sorry, I'm gonna have to stop you.
Okay, for breakfast or for all time? Like, you don't do beans and toast? What kind of Englishman are you?
I don't do beans and toast. No. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No wonder you voted fucking Remain.
You cunt. Well done, everyone. I think we went a financial quarter without anyone reminding us of that. Brilliant. Good job, everyone. See you all in November. Right, let's move on. New 1,300-foot lunar city with artificial gravity will allow babies to be born on the moon. They're not going to be on the moon, obviously. This is just something that's so high up that gravity is going to be a little bit lower. So they're having artificial gravity. How are they going to have artificial gravity? I don't fucking know. This is a Getty image right here of what's going on. It looks like a fucking shitty version of the fucking World Cup.
Look at that lowercase m staring at Drunken, making him feel stupid. Look at that.
Is that lowercase m right there?
Yeah, that's the one.
Can I bring up the source? What do you
No,
do?
notice it's not the Mooner City, but the Lunar City.
Don't be like
It's
that.
its lunar gravity.
You don't go into inspect element and change it.
I will go into inspect element and change it. I forget the fucking what's the shortcut for it? You're not going to tell me because you don't want me to change it. Oh, you got me again.
No, you.
Jogger screams for help as otters chase after her at West Coast Park. Polly, what the fuck?
Well,
Why
what
is
did she
faster?
do? Obviously, she provoked
What
him.
did she do? No, sir, it's a woman. You're not allowed to ask that. Right, she is fucking...
What was she wearing? What was it?
They heard her screams for help, but those who visited West Coast Park last Friday evening could only watch on helplessly while a woman was chased by a bevy of angry otters. That is a bevy because they're on land. When they're at water, it's a raft. In an interview with Xinmin Daily News, Lu Zufeng, oh good God, said that he spied several otters when she was taking a walk in the park with her son and daughter. While she was happily taking photos of the animals from afar, the 48-year-old noticed a female jogger going, "Ah! I believe that the otters were aggravated." So, I believe that the animals were we shouldn't do that. Were aggravated after a woman accidentally stepped on one of their pups. Polly, there's your answer.
Well, there you go. Well, just fuck around and find out. That's all that happened there.
Although there were more than 10 people who heard the woman's screams for help, Lou pointed out they were too afraid to go near the otters. To quote, "I did not see the otters biting the woman, but they started running towards us, so we had to flee."
They were running menacingly.
The otter attack left Lou's children traumatized. Yeah, well, at least you didn't fucking step on one of them like you did. We were not able to help the woman. The otter's teeth were very sharp. It's no joke. The quotes in this just fucking
step on some woman's baby and see if she doesn't chase you down and try and
No kidding.
Right? Yeah. Whereas in this case, this was a group of otters, a bevy, if you will. But, you know, as the saying goes, it takes a village. So, Polly, I don't blame you for that one, mate. I think you're all good.
Okay.
Woman fat-shamed by cruel taxi driver as he repeatedly checks tyre pressure.
You figure once was enough. Yeah, more than once. Yeah, you're just fucking with
Fucking fantastic. Now, he's in a modern vehicle here as well, so he's not stopping the car, getting out and going, "Yeah, all right, I guess we're good for another 3 miles." He's actually pulling it up on his dashboard and everything in full view of her. And he's not actually, according to the article, he's not even fucking looking at the tyre pressure. He's pulling up the tyre pressure on the console and then looking at her through the fucking rear view mirror, right?
Incredible.
No, I'm supposed to push it up to 40 PSI with a heavy low, but I didn't figure I'd be hauling today. So
Fucking strong work. Former Subway employee shares monstrosity sandwich order that haunts her nightmares. This is the good old daily record. But before we get into it, guesses. Monstrous Subway sandwich.
Tuna, salami, and bacon.
Ooh, that's not a bad one.
Wow. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Tuna's going to be in there with that little ice cream scoop that they use that freaks me out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, scoop of tuna.
Freedom.
Arrow Shogun, thank you for the $1. If I were married, I'd remind my wife to never mess with Polly's sons, PB and Jay Hodder.
Aww.
Thank you very much.
Up there with Zenith and Quasar.
Oh, I know. Tuna and meatball.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna run with it. Tuna meatball with ranch dressing and pepper jack cheese.
My favorite sub is the meatball sub, right? So I'm thinking, how could you make that so disgusting? And I'm like, oh my god, the tuna. So it would be meatball, scoop of tuna, meatball, scoop of tuna.
I like the idea that now you and Sinatra are going to start your own breakfast morning radio show. He's going to be the meatball, and you're going to be tuna.
Tuna and the meatball in the morning.
I am going to give the point to Sinatra.
In the mix.
I'm going to give the point
Fishy
to Sinatra.
and saucy.
And you're the special guest, black pudding. That's me. No, I'm just beans. All right, so this is Twitter, obviously, because, you know, we don't do real journalism anymore. While I went to Subway in my early 20s, I made many questionable sandwiches, but there's one I'll never forget. I think about this sandwich at least once a week. It haunts my nightmares. I sincerely worry about the person who ordered it. She went on to say a group of high school kids came in. I served the second girl in the group. She wanted a footlong on white bread. Cool! Double provolone and double American cheese. I can respect that. Did she want it toasted? No. Veggies? No. Sauce? Yes. Ranch, please. Which is why, Sinatra, you're getting the point here.
So it was just ranch.
It was just ranch and cheese?
It was 2 bottles of ranch. Right now, I got introduced that Sinatra was good enough to send me some fucking, and this is like, it's like fucking, it's like sucking directly from God's teat. Ranch dressing is the shit. But there's also such thing as too much ranch.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Bottles. I mean, it's like a sloppy ranch. Like, you're just gonna bite into it. You're gonna have just like jizz squirt in every direction.
In front of the kids. The Twitter user goes on to recall how they put the usual 2 lines of ranch on top, which is an American salad dressing. However, this amount clearly wasn't enough sauce for the girl who was ordering, who quickly asked for more and more and more, until the worker had used up an entire bottle of the dressing, and even then, they claimed the customer still wasn't satisfied. The thread goes on. I continue. I'm in disbelief. After a few more passes with the bottle, the dressing is beginning to run off the side of the bread. I look up at her. She does a go-ahead motion. My soul exits my body as I continue to squirt ranch dressing onto her sandwich. It's more of an open-faced soup at this point. I look up at her, expecting her to tell me to stop. She doesn't. She wants more. They add, I must have eventually satisfied her demands for dressing. I don't know how I wrapped that thing. I must have blacked out. I just remember how wet it was. She paid for that monstrosity and then sat down and ate with her friends, seemingly without incident. I don't know how. I'll never understand how. If I think about it too long, my mind will collapse on itself, imagining the eldritch terror of the worst sandwich I ever made. I forgot to add, she did this without a trace of irony on her face. She didn't crack a smile. She didn't laugh. Like, I know this seems crazy. She was stone-faced, serious, dead-ass. Wow. That's my dramatic reading of the Subway sandwich worker. It's too much.
I'll be
ranch.
back in just a quick second.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
That's... I don't like it.
No, I don't like it. I got a palate cleanser for you though, Sin.
Okay.
It's this little dog.
Okay.
This dog's going to go up some stairs right now.
Yeah.
Love it,
That's
life,
how
mate.
I do it too.
Love it, like. Boop, ba-doop, 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 ba-doop.
I don't blame you, buddy.
Well, I mean, after fucking consuming 2 bottles of ranch, you need to get that workout in, don't you? Neutron stars! New telescope detects dead suns colliding.
Wow.
It's some pretty cool shit. Of course, when it says dead suns colliding, it means dead suns colliding. Oh, however fucking far away they are, and then convert that into fucking light time. Oh, so fucking it turns out that these suns colliding happened 32 billion light years away, which means it happened fucking like 32 billion years ago, plus a fair bit as well. So, no, we're not really getting anything new, Sinatra, as you often like to put it. However, this is a British-built telescope, so there's that.
So it sees everything with a little bean juice on the fucking lens.
Yeah, like, you go, oh, this sun's got terrible, terrible teeth. And we got happy birthday, 100,000 robots set to sing for Mars rover. Now, I don't know, Sinatra, I'm pretty sure you know about this, but there's probably a couple of people in the chat that don't know about it. Every year, the Mars rover, you know, the original one, the big one, every year, it sits there and sings happy birthday to itself.
That's sad.
It is sad. What's even worse is the fact that the fucking engineers programmed it to do that. You know, like, robots don't have any feelings, but we do, and we want to feel sad. So now it's this guy who invented all these fucking automated lawnmowers, if you recall these from a couple of weeks ago, has put it into their programming that on the next birthday of the Mars rover, they're all going to sing happy birthday to it with a new update, which is rolling out.
That's cute.
It's cute, isn't it? But it depends what time zone you live in. Because like, if midnight hits for the Mars rover on Mars, let's say, I don't know, 2, 3 a.m., you're there in bed and you just hear, happy birthday to you, coming from your garage? And you live alone?
I'm calling the Winchesters, but...
You say I mean, one of them is fucking a super soldier now. He's Soldier Boy.
Yeah. Dude, he carried the new season.
He did very well, didn't he? I'm asking you to stop, and I'm asking you to gargle my ballsack. Yeah, he fucking smashed it, mate. You tell him Steve Dave threw $1 saying, you cowardly bitch. Make a sandwich with all 5 kinds of cheeses, mustard, honey mustard, mayonnaise, light mayonnaise, and sweet onion dressing untoasted. Then talk to me about Eldritch Horror. Thank you for
That's
the $1. You tell
horrible.
me, Steve Dave. It is horrible. Speaking of horrible things as well, do you want to see? You ever wonder what happens if a wind turbine gets struck by lightning but doesn't stop turbining?
I know where you're going with this, and I would love to see it.
It's actually very pretty, isn't it? It's actually very pretty. Here, it's just out there, just fucking making patterns in the sky, which is
This is what's supposed to save the environment.
what, lightning?
The giant lightning rods that catch on fire and spray oil everywhere.
Yeah, but it's nice. Does anyone remember Spirograph? Oh no, there you go. It's melting now. Never mind. Yeah, it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Yep. Yeah, that was short-lived.
Maybe the wind will keep you cool.
Windmills do not work that way.
I just came back to this. This is awesome.
It is though, isn't it? No, Polly, you missed the beginning. It's really pretty. Come on.
The destruction of fake Chinese windmills. Yay!
No, I'm sure. No, it's an actual windmill. I'm sure of that. I don't think it's a fake windmill. It's a real one.
But no, I mean
There you
fake
go.
in the sense of like going to do what they claim it can do.
But look, it's like, isn't that nice? You know,
Yeah.
it's everything's going fine. We're tracing
Swimmingly even.
Swimming. Well, no, I mean there's still a disaster going on, but it's a pretty one. As long as everything's fine, as long as we're getting spirals in the sky. Oh no, it's fucking up now. It's fucking up. The thing just melts.
Yeah, because it's like hard plastic.
It's fiberglass, I believe, which is quite famously
Well, it's
non-recyclable.
really good for the environment. I'm sure AOC is happy.
You cannot fucking recycle fiberglass. So when shit like this happens, or even a fucking a finger breaks off of the arm, I don't know what you fucking call them. There's just a fucking big old fucking landfill full of windmill parts. They're
Dude,
not
there's
as
a video. Okay.
No, that was it. That was it. You can guess what I'm gonna say.
There's a video out there of a train delivering a windmill.
Yeah.
And it's a semi-truck, and it gets hit by a train. Like, the semi-truck is halfway across the track with the fucking windmill, and then it gets hit by a train and just destroys every fucking thing.
And then that ended
have you
up
ever
in a
seen it?
fucking landfill as well. I think I know the one you're talking about because it was actually going around a corner, wasn't it? The semi.
Yeah.
Because I remember because the guy, like, there was some fucking expert driving going on until it all went Pete-tong. Raquel says that's really toxic too. Dude, can you imagine the smell of that shit as it's melting as well?
Fucking awful.
Fuck me. But
So,
I mean, go on.
Okay, I was just going to say, well, I stepped off there. Akira, thank you for the $4. And I'm hyped you have a Celestine. Built a few. I have a massive Sisters of Battle army, but be extremely careful with the wings, hair, and the purity seals that suspend her. Subassembly of the wings helps. I am so excited. My St. Celestine mini arrived today, and I'm like, woo! I'm going to spend so long doing a build, and I'm going to watch some tutorial videos for it and whatnot, because that's my first 40K build. I can build the shit out of some Revolutionary War soldiers and their British bayonet targets, but never anything like this. So yeah, I'm definitely going to scrape some old lines and spend some time putting it together proper like.
The reason
Beautiful
I'm so
skull.
careful is because they're made of windmills. They're made of windmills.
I sent you the video, Drunkle.
Okay.
I'll we're nerds.
Take care of that in a
beans,
second. But
fine.
Polly, you missed this, and I feel as though you shouldn't. It's a dog going.
Oh no,
upstairs.
I saw the dog hopping. I did see the.
It's a dog hop. So what we're talking, we've got things like this, which are terribly, terribly bad for the environment. Let's talk about something which is monumentally bad for the environment. This is a nuclear bomb test underwater, right? Look at... Oh, good God! Look at that shit! Look at that!
Slightly worse.
It's a lovely day.
Oh, that's just Poseidon sleeping and having night farts. It's fine.
It's because he ate a fucking ham roll in 2017. It's a lovely day. Seagulls are out there. They're all doing their thing. And it's just like, yeah, and then fuck every single fucking fish in a 5-mile radius. But we ain't done yet. No. We ain't done yet. No, because that's just the initial part. Now here comes the goodness.
Damn.
That's extreme. Fuck that fucking seal as well, mate. He's dead.
Yep.
I need a lot more bloody bubbles than that.
Have you ever seen any documentaries on the Bikini Atoll incident?
I have, actually, yeah.
Is that SpongeBob?
That's good. Well, that's the impetus for it.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah, it's the United States was testing a bomb, but they fucked something up on it. And it ended up being like twice as powerful as it should have been, and rained fucking nuclear ash across like part of Japanese island and shit. Like, it's fucking nuts.
Jesus, man! As if the Japanese haven't suffered enough in that regard.
Hentai.
Yes.
Akira, thank you for the $2. And be very careful with Celestine's Iron Halo. It's held on with a very tiny wire-thin piece. Also, scenic base for the win. Oh man, I've got tufts of grass, I've got gravel, I've got all sorts of basing materials. So like,
he's got the stones. Right,
I'm good with basing material. I just don't, like I said, I've spent too much time looking at people's epic paint jobs on St. Celestine, and Jesus Christ, people, I'm gonna go with a real basic color scheme. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if I can live up to those fucking display models.
You'll get there, mate. You'll get there. Like you just starting out, aren't you? You'll get there, mate. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
That's what I was in mid drink.
I don't know. This is a fucking visual format.
But maybe it should be.
Yeah, maybe. So this is visually the video that Sinatra sent me of the. This is. See, I thought it was expert driving, but no, he ended up just stopping on a fucking train track by the look of it there. There's not a lot you can do at that point, though, is there?
No, not really.
Yeah, you're done.
So you got that car in front has stopped as well. Like, get out of the way! I just want to floor it at this point. Move!
Yeah, if you're the semi-truck driver, you gotta just...
Oh, shit! Oh, even the camera turned on his side then. Fucking hell. Let's have a little look at that again. Like paper.
Dude, you're not stopping one of those trains.
Nah, there ain't a lot that can. In Grand Theft Auto, nothing can. But if I recall, the driver was fine, was he not?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's move on though. We're into the space and tech news now. Astronauts warned not to masturbate in space, as one session can impregnate 3 women. Now we know. There's your Getty images right there of actually Buzz Aldrin. That is not what the hand should be used for in space. It would be good though, would it? Imagine like I had a wank in space. Like, how many people can say that? Seriously, how many people can say? None. No one. No one can. This is sexism in play though, isn't it? Because women, they're fine to masturbate in space. It's just men, no, they can't. Because you might get people space pregnant. Astronauts have been warned.
Not my problem.
Right. Plus, what nationality would the child be? No, that matters where they're born, not where they're conceived. Astronauts have been warned not to play with their rockets in space.
Here, I think for the $2, you can do whatever paint job you like, one thin layer at a time. Oh, I'm aware. There's no chunky paint in my palette.
Hell no. No chunks here.
Hell no.
No chunks in space. On to our penultimate article.
Multiple thin layers, Drunkle. That's how you do it. First thing you learn.
Every night, darling. Every night. Experts alarmed by teen breeding millions of frogs for frog army. He was quoted to say, I wanted to create the largest frog army in history.
I just heard about this.
Yeah.
And someone said this is the closest thing to an actual supervillain we have.
Yeah. And here's the thing, because he fucking bred millions of frogs and then just released them into the neighborhood.
He was
For him.
hoping they'd think it was a biblical plague. What? I don't
Maybe,
understand.
yeah. They say what you want, but he came across in leaps and bounds. And on to our titular article. Today's episode of the AAA meeting number 219 is brought to you by the tagline, New Opponent, Ancient Tactics, because a chess-playing robot broke a 7-year-old's finger.
It was beating the robot. The robot got pissed off.
Right?
Snap, you brittle-boned human.
En passant, what? Bitch! Fucking...
Yeah, the little 7-year-old went check, and the robot went crack. It was just,
check this.
yeah.
Dude, I watched a 2-hour documentary from Into the Rabbit Hole about Deep Blue, the chess-playing robot. That was good.
Really?
Yeah, it was really good.
The article says it's something out of Black Mirror meets Queen's Gambit. I have seen both of these shows. One I enjoyed more than the other. Queen's Gambit was very, very dull. However, a lot of people liked it, and I saw round about Christmas time there was Queen's Gambit, the board game. It's fucking chess. It was actually just fucking chess, but they fucking rebranded it as Queen's Gambit, the board game. So the child apparently moved his piece too soon, and the robot grabbed his finger and squeezed it, causing a fracture before help could arrive. One of the officials said, the robot broke the child's finger. This is, of course, bad. Well, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy we got the official statement on it. Do you want fucking chess competitive Skynet? Because that's how you get chess competitive Skynet. And now you may consider yourself newsed.
That was good news.
Yeah, a lot of it was not good news. A lot of it was bad news. It was fucking windmills catching fire. There's fucking robot squirrels just coming in, stealing things. A man was fucking brandishing a pelican at police. But we did actually get to see a dog do a little hop up some stairs. So that was... It takes the edge off, doesn't it? Speaking of taking the edge off, should we have a game?
Yes, sir.
Let's have a game. Today is one of those days where we're going to play Lou Bega! Yes, Polly's favourite game, where you can tell it's his favourite game because he always starts it by saying, oh, fuck's sake. It is the game where I send you some shit and then you got fucking...
fun because I give fucking Sinatra great hints. He gets them all. He wins. Sinatra sits there going, and I lose.
You won last week. No, week before.
Out of how many times?
We only played it once that day. Is that what you mean? I'm sure that's what
I
you mean.
have lost every fucking season, and it's because of this fucking game right here, man.
We've only been counting one season, so I mean, look, you're not wrong. All right, Polly. In which case, I'm gonna give you the competitive edge right here, right? Okay, so I've got my Time Lord Eraser. Yeah.
All right.
You get a pick. Is it going to be Time Lord or is it going to be blank?
Time Lord.
It is indeed Time Lord. Would you like to give the clues, or would you like to do the guessings?
I'm not aware of the strategic sums of this. I don't know. I'll read.
You'll read, see, because
I'll give the clues.
It's about warming up more than anything, you know. The first round is a tough round because it's been a fortnight since we played it.
I love that there's still people in the world that use the phrase fortnight. That makes me happy.
Yeah, do you know, I was going to draw attention to it, but then I thought, you know what, someone else will do it for me. Right. Polly, we are in the first round, which is the well-known names round, and I've sent you your well-known names over on Discord because I have been trumped from Twitter. Let me know when you got them.
Okay.
And your time begins in Lou
Bega. Peter Parker's boss at the Daily Bugle.
Shit.
He smokes cigars. He's played by the dude.
J.K. Simmons. That's the actor. I can't think.
His name is nothing but a certain letter. All of his names begin with the same letter.
I don't know.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Huge anti-Semite. supposedly. Directed Passion of the Christ. He was the Road Warrior.
Mel Gibson.
Yes. I will. The author of I Will Not Eat Green Eggs and Ham, Sam I Am, and whatnot.
Dr. Seuss.
Stupid ginger Aussie that was married to Tom Cruise at one point and then hasn't done shit since.
I also don't know that one.
Difficult one. It's a difficult one.
Okay, the final one. George W. Bush is vice president. Shot a man in the face with a shotgun.
Oh,
that's the one. That's the one right there.
That's fucking. Him. Oh shit! What's his name? God damn it! I could see his fat old face. What the hell is his name?
Think penis.
His first name means penis.
I know his first name. What's his last name? Just tell me. It doesn't matter.
You would
shares the same last name as the person, the Republican faker who's currently running the January 6th committee.
Oh, Dick Cheney.
There you go. See, Cheney. I would have said you secure your slavies with these. But okay, all right, fair enough.
His name is all J's. J. Jonah Jameson Jr.
It was Junior, yeah.
And what does the J stand for?
J.
J-A-Y.
Yeah, it's like Homer J. Simpson.
Yeah, and it's Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, not an easy one. Not an easy one.
Okay.
In that, Sinatra, you scored 2 points.
Yeah, not great.
Again, it's about the warming up, isn't it? But now I'm sending you your names over on Discord because I've been trumped from Twitter. And don't you forget it. And your time begins in...
I gotta sneeze.
Vega!
She was the girlfriend in the first Spider-Man movie.
Mary Jane?
Blonde. Actress name, not name.
Bitch's name. I can move on.
Okay. The next, who the fuck is that next one? I know I should know it, but it doesn't matter. Halloween. Also, actor played Austin Powers.
Halloween actor played Austin Powers.
Is it Halloween or Friday the 13th? Either way, it's a famous movie killer and an actor who played Austin Powers. Played a lot of stuff, a lot of...
Jason Voorhees?
An actor.
Well, that's
He's an actor who played Austin Powers.
Do you know, Polly, I'm starting to understand why you don't do very well at this game.
Oh, yeah, it's me, because Sinatra's cleaned up in that first round. Huh?
I don't think he did anything else. He just did Austin Powers. That's it.
What, you mean like the guy who played Austin Powers, Mike Myers?
There you go.
How many times
you never
did I
heard
say
of
the guy who
Wayne's
played
World?
Oh
yeah, I forgot about
Wayne's
that.
World. Yeah.
Jason
television
Voorhees was
mustache
Friday the 13th.
that isn't Steve Harvey.
What about a guy with a mustache, Steve Harvey?
He brought the Cash Me Outside girl to fame.
Oh, Dr.
Jeff
Phil.
Holiday went on his show.
Dr. Phil.
Every cartoon crush a teenage boy had, from a movie that was half animated, half live action. She is not a bunny, but
Jessica Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Your second one there, Sinatra, is a character from The Simpsons.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's say it didn't click right away.
It was Professor Frink. Who was also a junior, actually. Just the same as J. Jonah Jameson Jr. I think his
Jesus
his name
Christ.
is Nerdlebaum. That was a pretty poor round, but it's all right because now we're into the second round, which is the things and stuff round. Polly, this is where you can get your fucking money back, mate, because I know you've used things and stuff in your lifetime. There's your things and stuff, and your time begins in Bega.
Okay, it's a thing you wrap over your head when you're doing yard work. You can also use it as a tourniquet. It's got a paisley pattern on it. A lot of It's the thing after you've cooked spaghetti, that you pour the spaghetti into to get the water to come out. It's a
colander, strainer.
Is the second word strainer? But what are you straining with it?
A pasta strainer?
There you go.
That's never heard it called that.
It's the bone that's shaped like a curve that comes out of a turkey, and you wait for it to dry and then crack it. There you go. It's the thing that gamers don't put under their arms so they don't smell horrible.
Deodorant.
There you go. It's
Weebs have never heard of this thing.
Yes.
It's a. Go on, get the last one. Go
on. It's a long list itemizing things. They used to come in big glossy book form of all the stuff you could order.
Catalog?
Yeah.
It was catalog. That round was much better. You see, warmed up. We've warmed up. And now, here we go, Polly. This is where you can score some fucking points right here.
Hey, I just want to throw this out there. If Polly and I are having problems, there's one common denominator.
Right.
Is it Discord? It's Discord,
and all
isn't
be
it?
the
It's
words
Discord,
that we're getting.
No, yeah, it's definitely Discord. Your time begins in
Lubega. A 3D square of frozen water.
An ice cube?
There we go. An object that steams little grains of Jesus Christ, grains of food. If you're hungry, you can eat 2,000 of them. Old Mitch Hedberg joke on this one thing that goes with everything. It's on tacos. It's on everything. It's like the main shit they eat over in China. Fried
rice.
But what do you use to make it? A rice what?
Rice cooker?
There we go. Dark white. It's a sweet treat. A sweet treat that comes in solid bars. But you can break off.
Now keep going. I'm just letting you know. Now you're doing it for fun. Well, we were always doing it for fun. Well, I was doing it for fun.
You can break it. It comes in one big bar, and then you can break it off into little pieces that are in white, dark, and milk.
Made of cocoa.
Cosmopolitan ice cream? What are you talking about?
If I would have said cocoa, you'd have said that doesn't fucking count.
Me?
Yeah, you would have said that doesn't count if I said cocoa.
No, I wouldn't. Because the word is chocolate.
You know for a fact he would have said that.
I would not have said that. Why would I have said that? At no point. I mean,
you're a stickler.
Oh, you're going to get a point taken off. Earlier on, the word was wishbone, but because it's one word, Polly said, "Oh, it's the bone is shaped like this." But because wishbone's one word, right? No, fine, I'll allow it. At no point does the word chocolate have the word cocoa in it.
I don't know. When you said like comes in like dark, white, brown, like I thought you meant all at once. I don't know. That's just where my mind went. So I'm trying to think. What is one thing that's like three colors? That's like I don't know.
AOC.
That's why I went with...
Oh, Brooklyn. Oh yeah, that's good as well. Yeah, all right, fair enough.
All right.
Oh God! And fucking, I'm minimizing chat. It's not all a chat. There's just like 5% of you guys get way too fucking angry. Calm down.
For real.
Holy shit.
They've got a lot to say, don't they? Shaped cacao. If I would have said cacao, he would have been like, no, you said the word.
No, I, for one, I would have said, what the fuck is cacao?
Okay, maybe I'm spending too much time reading mixology books, but anyway. Braided threads of twine often used to tie people up either sexually or kidnappingly.
Rope?
Nice. There you go.
And while we're talking sexually, it's the act of inserting a finger into a girl's mouth while you're banging her from behind. But what's the object you're imitating?
What the motherfuck? What?
Fishing hook.
Saying I took a point off because you're insulted, but you know what? You get the point back just for that one. Yeah, even there, because I've scrolled down of all the fucking answers, and I just went, what? And I had to scroll up again. I saw fishing hook. I'm like, oh my god, he did.
Chat got it. Chat fucking got it.
All right. And on to the third and final round, which is the TV shows. Starting off with you, Polly. And here are your TV shows, my man. And your time begins in Lou Bega.
All right, it's a HBO show that I never watched. They're
Thrones.
competing over, nice. Zombies, and they're ambulating.
Dead?
There you go. Stupid show about a bunch of white people hanging out in a coffee shop telling dumb jokes. It's retarded. It's got Rachel, Ross, etc.
Oh, Friends?
There you go. Stupid Marvel show that nobody watched. It's just some bitch's name.
There's a million of them. Is it Miss Marvel?
No, she didn't have a show. Doesn't matter. This is on the next one. A chemistry teacher starts making meth.
Breaking Bad.
There you go. Okay, keeping up with the... What's the saying?
Kardashians?
Oh my God in heaven. No, the saying, not the name of the show.
Oh, Keeping Up with the Joneses.
Right, that would be the last name, so the first name would be
Jessica Jones?
There you go.
It was Jessica Jones. Unfortunately, ran out of time a moment ago. Round about the time I was going, why the fuck is he mentioning the Kardashians? And that wasn't just Sinatra. That wasn't you. I'm all about Polly when he said it. Keeping up with her. I went, when did I write fucking Kardashians on here? He's got off the goddamn reservation right now.
Dude, every Marvel show has the persons. It's Loki, Wanda, I guess Jessica Jones, Punisher. They're all the bitches' names.
I guess Loki was a bitch.
He kind of was. Like, he could have handled that so much better.
I agree. Okay, and this is the final part of the game. This is Sinatra. Here are your TV shows.
And real quick, hold on. He was trying to fuck his alternate self, right?
Himself, basically. Yeah.
Is that masturbation or is that incest?
It is depravity. We can agree on that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
Uh-huh. I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's play Lou Bega.
Ricky, Bubbles, and Julian, Canadian men who are always up to antics.
Trailer Park Boys.
There we go. Bit odd, isn't it?
He wasn't there.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Stuff is not normal. You could say that.
No.
I don't know. Pass.
Okay. Bazinga. Unfunny network TV show.
Oh, Big Bang Theory.
The one with Neil Patrick Harris and
How I Met Your Mother.
Awesome.
Right. All right.
Kevin Spacey Politics Netflix show adaptation from a British show. Yep.
And it was excellent.
Okay, so we're going to go back to number 2. It's like the only show on right now. If you look at anything on social media, everyone is insisting on how good it is without ever actually having watched it. Kind of weird thing. Ah, shit. Stranger Things. That's what we were going for.
Oh, Stranger Things.
I don't know how I feel about you as was one I your clues. I'm going to allow it.
And I wasn't going to be able to give it to him.
It didn't do anything.
How did the relate? What was that?
Stranger Things.
Oh. Is that what it was going on there?
I'm sensing there's a new game now where you have to fucking,
Runt clues.
I don't know. If it would have been handed to me, I would have been. It's about a bunch of kids. It's really 80s aesthetic based.
But it wasn't always 80s aesthetic. That was a second season thing.
That's what I still would have guessed. Like, went with it. I've never watched Stranger Things. I don't fucking know. But that's what
I'm just over
about it.
I'm just over social media insisting it's a good show.
It's so fucking Look, I mean, to each their own. For a lot of people, this is, it's the event of the fucking year that they're really looking forward to. But I just cannot, try as I might, I just cannot get into it.
I watched the first 2 seasons. That's it.
I mean, look, I have watched it, but it's like I have it on in the background. I'll look up and go, "Oh shit, is that person dead now? Oh, was I supposed to care about that?" I was fucking. Season 2 came out, and I was like, "Yeah, all right." So I watched that, and I got to the last episode, and I still didn't care. And this is the finale. I still didn't give a shit. I still don't. You got one guy, and he's got like a load of hair, and then you got this girl, and she's not got a lot of hair. Yeah.
During the show, Chapter Master Bob, thank you for the $1. Hope you like it. You're my favorite entertainer, hands down. Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, that's nice to say.
I've been catching up on Better Call Saul. That's such a good show.
See, now that is a good show. Bob Odenkirk
Better than
was in Seinfeld.
More so than Breaking Bad?
Freedom.
Dude, it's on the level. It's on the level.
See, Bryan Cranston, also in Seinfeld.
Chapter Master Bob again, thank you for the $1. It didn't fucking work last time. Anyways, fuck it. No, I think it did work, man. It's fine. We were just. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Fucking Timothy Netherlands Spider-Man. His Aunt May. Like possibly the hottest Aunt May ever. The recent one.
Marissa Tomei.
She was in Seinfeld.
She is the hottest Aunt May.
Yeah, she was as herself. That was a great episode when George was fantasizing about her. Fuck, that was funny.
Dude, so many people. I hadn't realised it on my first fucking watch through of Seinfeld, and now I'm on the 40th?
Yeah. You can actually see Janine Garofalo before she turned into a crazy bag lady meth head.
You can. There's just so many people just pop up, and I didn't fucking see them on the last one. What the fucking Bryan Cranston, fucking Bob Odenkirk, Jerry Seinfeld, he was in it as well. He did quite well. Larry David and a fucking fair few of them.
The crazy bitch that ended up holding up the comedian that ended up holding up Trump's severed head?
Kathy
Griffin, yeah. She was the one with the grudge against Jerry and turned her whole shtick into evil Jerry. Yeah.
She was even a cunt on that show.
Yeah.
Way before her time.
Deborah Messing, remember? She was the rabid anti-Semite.
Dude, everyone was on that TV show. It's a very disappointing ending, though.
A clip show? You didn't like a clip show to end it?
Played out by Green Day.
It was?
It was.
What was the
turning point? A fork stuck in the road.
Oh,
no shit! Really? Fuck. I must have blocked that out of trauma.
Yeah.
What show
that's the worst song that they make. Like that, I hate that song with a passion. I'm surprised I don't remember that.
But then,
I like how Scrubs ended. That was good.
I like that Scrubs did end. I think that was fucking fantastic.
I liked Scrubs, man. I don't know.
There was I saw a photo the other
phenomenal
day.
I like the way Star Trek: The Next Generation ended. That's how you end a show.
Same with Voyager.
Do you guys
Voyager? Well, we can talk about that later.
Get me off the show
because I have thoughts on the last 2 minutes of it.
We often do. Fucking. Oh, here it is. I'll share it to you guys first, obviously. Actually, do you know what? Never mind. It's. Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
He's had it with you.
Yeah, and do you know what? I don't fucking blame him. It was. It's just the final episode of Seinfeld and people watching it in Times Square, which is just a very interesting photo. I thought.
Yeah, Oatsan isn't wrong. Every song by Green Day is the worst song ever made, or that they ever made. Yeah. Hey, if you like Green Day, more power to you. I just hate when I'm at like Walmart and it's playing and it's like being forced upon me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Black Dragon, thank you for the $1.50. Polly, what you need is a reboot button for your brain, not sleep. If there were such a thing, I would go for it because sleep isn't an option. So whatever else is available, I'm fine with.
Neither is failure. Should we have a couple of questions before we get out of here?
Mm-hmm.
let's do it. People in
Sure.
the chat, if you have any questions for myself, Sinatra says, or Polydub, whack them in the chat, and we will pay attention. I promise. Sinatra!
I got nothing.
Nothing?
I have been out all fucking day.
Dude, you're
when you
entitled
saw
to
me,
a bit of time off now and again. You work fucking hard, mate.
I don't have time to sit down and record anything. I've been doing the second gym gimmick. I have the kids home up my ass all day. Like every time I leave the house, and they're 9 and 11. I leave the house. I do the Ben Affleck thing. I'm like,
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I can picture it right now.
Not exactly questions, but like, okay, Zombie Teddy says TNG ended with a few crap movies. Very true. There were some less than stellar movies. Sorry for the pun. But the series itself ended quite well. You know, nothing's wild and sky's the limit. And the ship sails off into the sunset, just like Star Trek VI, the Undiscovered Country. It's the ship sailing off into the sunset. It's a fucking perfect way to end a fucking show. Pop-Tart showed up, and that's great. Hey, Pop-Tart. Always happy to see her. Blake
Thaler.
Becker is apparently just trying to get our goat by saying The Sopranos ending is the best. You simply must be kidding.
You know you're wrong, and you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I saw an amazing video. It was called like Analyzing Evil, and I think I sent it to you, Polly. It was a breakdown of like Tony Soprano and how his character evolved. That's a phenomenal video.
It's an interesting take where they're just like, Tony at a certain point gives up on the idea of getting better and just accepts his demons and leans into it. And it's like, okay, don't buy it. It's an interesting take, though. I think the writers just got worse and worse. And like, no spoilers for anybody, but there's a certain point where Tony does something that I was watching an interview with James Gandolfini, and he said, no, did you want the series to keep going? And he goes, no, the series had a great run. We did so many great things. And as soon as you start to dislike your character or not be able to identify with him, you're done. And he goes, and when was that? And he named that exact moment that I was talking about. And he goes, after that, I just couldn't see Tony in the same way anymore because he had just gone against who he was up until that point. It was bad.
I think I know the moment you're talking about.
It set me against Tony. I couldn't see him the same way after that because, again, it was just so bad. And it was so relieving to see James Gandolfini himself say, yeah, that moment. And I was like, fuck, right? Like, even the actor.
The guy did a one on Michael Corleone that was pretty good, and he did one on Tywin Lannister that you should watch, Drunkle.
Interesting.
I'd like to watch the one on Michael Corleone because, he certainly goes through a character arc. Holy fuck.
Oh, God, yeah.
Well, I mean, all good characters do, but then also the Big Bang Theory is a thing, or the Bing Bong Theorem. Alan Thaler in the chat is quite rightly reminding me, as it was 2 hours ago. Dude, I'm sorry. I am sorry. That was my mistake. It was a $2 super chat saying, you're the best uncle. And I really appreciate that. I don't feel like the best uncle because when that came up, I went, all right, I'll grab that in a sec. And I never did. I'm sorry about that, Alan, but no, your donation does mean a lot to me, mate. As does every fucking single dollar that you guys send us. It means a lot to us.
Just to answer the question for Blake Becker, I think I can do it. Or Blake Becker, I think I can do it without spoilage. The bad thing that happened to the guy who made Cleaver. There. If you know the series, you know what I'm talking about.
If you know, you know.
In the car?
Yeah, in the SUV.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, that was beyond the pale, man.
Did he
Unforgivable.
drive through a Thanksgiving Day parade, or?
No, he wasn't a jihadi.
Too recent. Okay, right. Yeah. Well,
that was the thing.
That's it then, guys. This show is over. Mark Smart says, do you recognise the bodies in the much cooler water? I do not recognise the bodies in the much cooler water.
Do you recognise the singular body in the wheelie barrow?
Oh my God, it's me. This show is over. But if you find yourself with an itch only a AAA meeting can scratch, then you're going to be getting itchy for the next couple of days, guys, as there is not going to be a AAA meeting on Wednesday.
There won't be.
Yeah.
That is my day, and I will not be in a better place, ladies and gentlemen. I will be in the hospital. So, next, it will be Friday. Next, where can they find us next, Drunkle?
You're all right. He's fine. There's nothing to worry about. Well, nothing immediate to worry about.
Well,
right?
I'm going to find out. Exactly.
He's not getting rushed in or anything like that. It's all good. But because
planning your ER visits.
Hey, that was a good show. Because Polly isn't going to be around.
Ed, get there as soon as I can. I got to take care of a thing, and I'll be there.
Sinatra and I were saying we could throw something together there. Who's going to fucking host it? Who's going to do the fucking news? And I said, mate, you just want to have a day off? And Sinatra went, oh my God, yes. You heard the man. He's fucking exhausted.
They were very excited at the prospect of a day
honestly,
off.
yeah.
I was surprised. Like when when Sin said, how about a day off? And Drunkel's like, yeah.
I could totally do it.
Yeah.
I can really go for it.
It's almost 1 a.m. now, right? And so like on Wednesday, I've got work on Thursday morning, right? So I'm just like, oh my God, I could actually get a good night's sleep before I go and do some physical labour. What's that like? I'll let you know.
I appreciate the well wishes in chat, y'all. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but probably okay. But we're going to find out.
Polytub drank the holy water.
Oh no, from the Indian River. Oh no. Go and drink some salt water and throw up, for God's sake.
Yeah, because there are literally bodies in that water. So don't.
Hey, we just didn't see them because they're at the bottom. So don't worry, guys. We and more importantly, don't go running around with a pelican just yet. We're going to be back on Friday on the Sinatra Screams channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, 4:30 Central, with news, games, and banter that will make you. That will make you drink some holy water. I am heading over to twitch.tv/drunkleplays for some epic gamage, and I tell you what, today I went and bought it. I bought Stray. I'm going to be playing the one where you're a cat.
Really? The cutesy cat
Ready
game?
or
Really?
Not.
Cutesy cat game.
Yeah. Even I've heard of this.
You need to buy Ready or Not. Ed and I got it. I want to play it.
Yeah, here's the thing. The last time you and Ed said you should buy this game, it was the fucking Evil Dead game, and we still haven't fucking played it.
Hey, I forgot about the game completely, okay?
Great defense, mate. Great fucking defense. I got the icon on my fucking desktop. Every time I see it, I go, Sinatra.
No, we'll play Ready or Not. Pick it up.
What is it?
It's like a FBI insert.
Actually,
and
more importantly, how much is it?
I think it's like $30 maybe.
Ah, you're killing me, Smalls.
Maybe.
Anyone? Here's the sound lot.
So
I'm heading over to twitch.tv/drunkleplays for some epic gamage where I'm going to be playing a different kind of pussy than I normally play. While you're there, be sure to check out Sinatra_says and Polly_dub. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for all the generous donations. The best goddamn chat online. And don't let a robot break your finger.
Or finger?
They just fuck chess in general.